Yes, guys. How you doing? Welcome back to both channels. We're starting something for the first time today. Hope everyone is happy and healthy, doing the things they love. I'll let Henry introduce his channel in a second. But this is our debut show where we're streaming via the multi-stream option. And hopefully everyone's going to get a little slice of both channels' value at the same time. Henry, how are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Obviously, this is something... well, we've been live for 3 minutes and I've already been done for copyright. So, yeah, I mean, it's going well. Obviously, the number we see in the top left corner now is both streams combined. I've just noticed that. So big up to everyone from Sean's channel, everyone from my channel. We're going to try and do this, see how we get on. So if anyone who hasn't got a clue, as Sean just said, we're multi-streaming. So it's the same stream, but going out to both channels. So, and shamelessly, mate, we could go 5 points clear.
Before we get into that, the rules of tonight's show, here's the layout, right? So we're doing this preview show until obviously kickoff, then straight into the game. And there's giveaways. I got more of these puke sort of dried blood stained shirts to give away than I've ever thought possible. I got some home ones too. So we'll be doing some giveaways during the show as long as we can get both channels. And here's the catch tonight. If you are a subscriber to my channel, then I would ask you, and you're not, if you haven't yet subscribed to Henry's, I'd ask you to just drop down into the title or go above wherever it is, click on Henry Wright and sub to him and hit that like button too. And make sure you hit mine as well before you do it. And if you are subscribed to, hey, don't forget to like my videos as well. If you're subscribed to Henry's and you're not subscribed to mine, then I wouldn't mind if you come over and give me a little sub tickle too. And then that way we can try and help each other's channel grow by working together and all that nonsense. You know how it is, family vibes and stuff. So that's the rule. But then as soon as the game is done, we're then going to drop out from 10 o'clock for half an hour. We gotta go and get some dinner and stuff.
At the moment, mate, this is my dinner.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go and get something.
I need to get some proper food at least.
At 10 o'clock. Otherwise, the post-match fan show, which starts at 10:30, will be sloppy because I've got 4 cans of Stella and Henry's got 6 cans of Strongbow to get through. So that's the rule. So 10 o'clock, we're going to finish. Bang on. As soon as the game's done, we're going to drop out and then come back in, see you half an hour later for the post-match fan show. And I reckon we'll be able to open it up and let some people on if they want to have their takes or something. So I hope that's okay with everyone. Everyone's clear. Make sure you're subscribing to both, liking both, and all that jazz. Now, the only thing I don't know, Henry, is can you see the same chat as I can through StreamYard?
Yeah, because you've given me access to your StreamYard, we can see exactly the same thing.
We can. All right. So just before we get going, then shout out to Drewzilla. Big up, Drew. I hope you're okay, mate. Member for 4 months. Great to have you on board for this evening. He does a lot of the shepherding of the chat, at least on my side. Make sure everyone's on good behavior. Appreciate you stopping by, mate. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Let's start with it, mate. Let's start with it. What's going to happen tonight? 5 points clear. Is that reasonable, realistic, probable?
Do you know what as well? Like before, because the lineups come out in only 18 minutes, so that's going to go. So make sure like buttons are being smashed on both channels. But if we, I'm not going straight into results at the end, but if we don't see the likes of Basuma in this lineup, and if your doggy is out through the injury that you picked up on Monday night, is that worrying signs for you if the likes of Højbjerg and Davies have got to come in?
Yeah, it is a little bit because Eduard's back, and I know you don't rate him. I don't particularly rate him, but at least he gives them a bit of an outlet with that Jordan Ayew up the top. And look, they've got a couple of good players in that midfield battle. Doucouré, we'll talk about that in a minute. But I have had a massive. I've had 4. I say massive bets. I've had minimal stakes, but on huge outcomes, which we'll get through at some point in the next hour. I'll be reading off my 1,000-to-1 long shots that include things like Doucouré getting a yellow, Sonny needing to smash a ball from outside the penalty area, etc. But yeah, back to the point, Henry. I do think that I'm okay with one of them being out. Personally, I think that we're still going to have enough to get past. I thought Højbjerg did enough against Fulham. I thought he was pretty competent, confidently professional. A couple of little sloppiness, giving the ball away in the first half and later on. But generally speaking, I think that I'd rather see him in because I think we're going to need Basuma. I think we're going to need the mobility and the legs for Basuma to get us through Chelsea, because Chelsea's midfield, when they're firing, is, you know, up there with the very best in the league. And so I think you'd rather have your first 11 out for Chelsea if possible. But if you have to ask me, if you're also resting Udogie because he's got a thigh dead leg or whatever, and Højbjerg, then I think it maybe levels the playing field a little bit. To the point where if you are without Udogie, I probably would risk putting Bissouma in there and just ask him to be a little bit less aggressive than he normally is. What's your thoughts?
Well, against Fulham, I thought Højbjerg, other than that yellow card and a couple of misplaced passes here or there, I thought he was pretty good, to be honest with you, mate. I don't think he did too much wrong. What the worry I have is Ben Davies hasn't played a lot of football, or we're all going off of assumption. You know, the likelihood is Udogie could start, right? But if he doesn't start, you know, that's an issue straight away, because Ben Davies has barely played any football. Asking him to come in straight at the left back, is he 100% fully fit? If it's not him, do you put another option? Do you put Dyer at centre back and move Van der Ven out to left back? Do you bring in Ashley Phillips at centre back?
No, you don't do that. I don't want Dyer. I've changed my mind.
What about Phillips?
I don't know. I've got no idea if he's ready, mate. I got no idea if Ash Phillips is ready, to be honest. If I was to say, I think if anyone says that they're confident in Ash Phillips, I think 0.1% of people have probably spent time watching Blackburn Rovers under 21s and the England under 17s enough to see. And that's where he's got basically all of his 2,000 minutes of professional football, which isn't a lot. So I don't know. I would imagine that, and I think that if you're basing it off what you've seen in the under 21s for Tottenham, then I think that drop off is too steep. I've got no idea if he's ready. If Ange picks him, then I guess he's ready. I don't really want to see Van der Ven push to left back tonight. Not for Eric Dyer either. I think Eric Dyer.
This is the team leaked: Vicario, Porro, Van der Ven, Romero, Davies, Skip, Højbjerg, Madders, Son, Richie, Kulu. So no Sarr as well.
Damn.
I'm not fully confident if that's the team. I'm not going to lie to you. Davies has played no football. Okay, Skip come on and did a couple of nice bits against Fulham, but Palace away on a Friday night under the lights is going to be a tougher test than Fulham.
Crystal Palace have got, I think we mentioned this in the video that we put out for Shameless, that I ended up corrupting the file on last night. But I do think that Palace have got a little bit of form with Friday night fixtures. They've taken down some big dogs over the last 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure they beat Arsenal under Vieira on a Friday night game. I think they beat United a couple of years back, 2 years ago or 3 years ago on a Friday night game. I think they've beaten Chelsea too. So, you know, it's not going to be easy. Kez is saying it's got to be fake.
I've had a look through Twitter, and a lot of people are saying
Sarr's ill. Oh yeah, Pape Sarr's ill, wasn't he? There was an illness going through.
Yeah, but wasn't there something that come out and said that he was fully fit and ready to go?
Yeah. What do you reckon about the Palace lineup? Let me get their last fixture up. Who did they lose? Who did they beat last time? They lost to 4-0, didn't they, to Newcastle? And they played. There we go. Mateta. And let me get it. Share my screen.
Why Sean gets up the lineups is 335 people in here combined. Make sure if you're on my channel or you're on Sean's channel, get down to get 100 likes on both channels. And if you're from my channel, get over to Sean and subscribe. And if you're from Sean's channel, vice versa.
Yeah. Make sure you do that. So that was Crystal Palace's lineup. Yeah. Hang on.
Might be easier to. There you go.
Is that better? So Decore is a good player. I like Decore. He's a bit of a yellow card merchant sometimes, so I've made sure I've included him in all of my bet builders tonight. Anderson and Guehi. I'm not a massive fan of Mark Guehi. You know, I've got an agenda against him. I just think he's overrated. Do you think that Guehi and Anderson? Where do you rate Guehi and Anderson as a centre-back pairing in the Premier League? If you were to rank them, have they got a better centre-back pairing than West Ham?
I'd say they do, yeah.
Do they have a better centre-back pairing than Newcastle United?
It's tough because Newcastle chop and change every now and then. I think Newcastle and West Ham have got better functioning midfields. The likes of Joelinton, Bruno Gomares, the Longstaff brothers are better than Decore, Lerma, and Hughes. Now that midfield stinks. However, as a centre-back pairing, they're probably top 8, top 9 centre-back pairings in the league. I think Van der Ven and Romero are better. I think Van Dijk and Kanate are better. I think Saliba and Gabriel is better. I think any of City's pairings better. I think Villa's pairing's better. Other than that, though, you're thinking, who else? And bearing in mind,
they're better than Fulham's, they're better than Forest, better than everybody in the bottom half.
Better than Wolves, better than Brentford's. Like other than that Fulham game, they only I know they got slapped badly, but other than that Fulham game, they only conceded 7 goals in the first 8.
Newcastle game, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, other than the Newcastle game, yeah, but they lost 4-0. Yeah, I just don't think.
I'm not a massive fan of Guehi, but I'll at least acknowledge. I think that together they are a pretty solid back two. Where I do think that we can get at them tonight. If Richie is playing, I need to see him do a little bit more. We'll talk about him in a second, but I think Tyrick Mitchell, I don't know how you say his first name, and Joel Ward are players that I think Tyrick Mitchell's all right defensively. I think he's better getting forward naturally, but I think that we can get at them down their wings. I think Kulusevski is going to be much more powerful. Mitchell's not weak actually; he's quite a strong bloke. But I just think that we have the options on the access down the width. If we had players in those positions that could actually take on a defender or want to, and when you've got Richarlison and Kulu, neither of them really have, as much as they're valuable in holding the ball up and working hard and all that stuff. And I'm a much bigger fan of Kulusevski than I am of Richarlison. I made that much clear, but I do think we are lacking without Manor Solomon, without Perisic. Perisic doesn't have like the blistering pace of the usual one-on-one dribblers, but he does have that.
Brian Hill, he's going to be back.
Yeah, Brian Hill could take a player on. He's got good quick. I think he could go at Joel Ward and have some success. I don't, what's his name? Postecoglou did say the chances are high before the Fulham game. He said the chances are high that Brian Hill would be getting some minutes or playing a game this week. So does that suggest that he's going to be in the starting 11?
Yeah, I think I don't think he'll be in the 11. I think he'll be on the bench again. We'll come back to that in 2 seconds. Big up Steve D.
I got to show you.
He says, love the share. Let's just have a laugh.
I'm on my third chair of the year. I started off with the Tottenham Hotspur gaming chair, but I put on so much weight that it's just uncomfortable to sit on. So then I went and bought an office chair. And again, my weight was the cause of the issue. I leant back too quickly when I was watching one of the Champions League games, and I thought someone was going to score, and the entire back of it broke, and now it's kind of hangs to the right. And so I had to go and buy another chair, and I thought it's better to get an armchair. So I bought this one. I don't actually remember buying it. I must have been 6 beers in. I'm going to show it to you now. It doesn't look too bad here, but when you see with the actual colour schemes in a second, let us know what you think, chat.
It's absolutely horrendous. That is one of the worst chairs I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, look.
Like
it doesn't go with anything.
Chairs, that's where I'd be at.
No, I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those chairs that kind of sparks a conversation, which is what you need. Oh, come on, everybody! Steve D's talking about it. He thinks it's brilliant. Hug the Love Bear loves it.
Yeah, big up Josh. Mate. Honestly, that chair is definitely worth smashing the like button. 100%. If you haven't already, get down and smash the like button.
It arrived at 6:30 this morning. These geezers rung my pitch black outside, and these 2 geezers knock on the door, and I was like, "What do you want?" I was hungover. I'm like, "What's going on? It's 6:30 in the morning." He's like, "We have a chair for you, Mr. Butler." I was like, "Fuck, don't need that. But anyway, it's here now. So it is what it is. It is comfortable, Bill. It is comfortable.
Is this your super chat or is that my super chat?
I think it's. Well, I don't know.
All right. Well,
sure. Whoever it's from, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm not. We can't see at the moment whose channel it's on. Big up Nathan for the pound.
No, I think it's yours.
I'll big up Nathan. Someone said Udoji's not in the squad.
We're going to find out in 7 minutes.
Apparently, Paul O'Keefe. Oh, if he's not in the squad, mate, that is...
Not in the 19. He's not playing at all.
Ollie A, informer. Ollie from AFTV, Spurs journalist, is mostly covering Arsenal. And now some Tottenham, who says Destiny Udoji is not in the squad.
That's a real shame. But you know what? I'd rather
800 tweets about Udoji in the last 17 minutes.
800.
2,800.
Oh, 2,800. Look, I don't think it's going to be that. I think Crystal Palace are that limp up front generally, without Elise and without Eze. I keep saying it, and you know what they're going to put in? They're going to score tonight now. But I think if you're going to miss him tonight, so that you know that he's fit for Chelsea, then that's okay, right? But if it's true that we're also going to have Pape Sarr out and Bissouma's being rested, then we're really dropping down to our B team. You know what, though, mate? If that is the case and we come through it unscathed, if we do win tonight, even playing Davies, Skippy, and Højbjerg, then the argument around Tottenham not having enough depth is... cheers, Steve.
Can we start a
GoFundMe
page for Sean to get a new chair? Anyone who sends a donation in, do you know what? I'm actually going to do a GoFundMe. How do I set up a GoFundMe page? Because, mate, honestly, you have to get rid of that chair, mate. That is honestly like, if Burnley did chairs, that is what that would be.
Oh, fair. Listen, I mean, if you don't know what the same chair is doing, mate, you can F off down like
you can F off down IKEA, mate.
Down IKEA.
That, in a weird way, the chair actually suits you.
I think it does. It feels like a throne. It feels sturdy. I don't think my weight's going to be a struggle for it. You know.
Have you just quickly while we're here? Have you made any changes to your fantasy team?
I used my wild card today. I've used both of my free hit and my wild card. I've made a whole, like, basically picked the whole new 11.
I've
taken out Haaland.
Taking out Haaland?
Yeah, I've sacrificed Haaland. I'll show you my team. Hang on.
I just quickly. I've got Areola, Saliba.
I've got Areola in as well.
Saliba, Cash, Romero, Diaby, Gordon, Bowen, Salah, Alvarez, Watkins, Haaland. If that team doesn't scream 900 points, I don't know what does.
I've got a lot of those players, but I managed. I wanted to get an absolute beast midfield, so I've got like Salah, Saka, Sonny, Maddison, and Mitoma. I think in my midfield, I've got Alvarez and Watkins up top. I managed to get Trippier in as well as Udogie, and I've got a really good team just without Haaland. But anyway, yeah, I want to ask you a question, though, mate. Like, if Tottenham are playing with this weakened team tonight, a lot of ifs and buts here, but if we are with Skippy and with Højbjerg and with Davies and we still get the win, does that silence some of the critics when people say the reason why Tottenham aren't going to win the league is because they don't have enough depth?
Yeah, it does. Palace away is when you look outside of the top six, the three away grounds people don't want to play is Selhurst Park, Brentford away, and Forest.
Yeah.
Because those three teams get 90% of their points. It's not like Wolves where they'll pick up the occasional away win, or Everton will, dump Villa out of the cup or whatever it is. You look at those three teams, most of their points they get is at home. And I just think if we get past Crystal Palace tonight with, a bit of a weakened team, I think we'd be... It silences a lot of the doubters. It really does. 100%.
Let me get.
I know Palace are weak. I know they're not. I know they're not great right now, but it's still a tough away ground.
Tottenham official.
Just quickly, I am going to set a target, and it's a bit of an ambitious target. Big up RR says 200 likes. If we hit 500 likes on Sean's channel and my channel before the game starts, There's 500 people in here. So if everyone went down right now and smashed the like, Sean's going to give away a Spurs shirt.
I can give away a Spurs shirt. It's 4XL, but it doesn't fit me. All right, so it's like Asian. It's a legit
UK 4XL because that'd be
no,
like
it's not. It's like it's Asian. It's a legit shirt though, absolutely legit. It's got all the tags and everything. It's not from one of those DH gate places. It's a completely legit shirt. 2 or 3 people have already won them. What?
Who buys them shirts off them websites? They turn up and like the Nike badge is upside down. The Tottenham badge is on the back.
Yeah, 100%. Let's put. Yeah, we got to say is, yeah, we need to get the likes up on both channels. Should we say that by the end of the game?
No, before the game. There's already 500 people in it. If everyone went down and liked both streams, you'd win it immediately.
All right, and then we're gonna as soon as that gets in, then we're gonna put in the giveaway tab, and we're gonna think of a hashtag like hashtag shameless or something. We're not gonna do it yet. 5 points clear. Yeah, 5 points clear. Okay. Make sure you're smashing both like buttons. Remember, you can go down and just hit the Spurs Talk Show if you're on Henry's right now, and just hit the sub, hit the like, and vice versa. If you're on mine, go and hit the like and the sub on Henry Wright TV. The teams are out in 1 minute, mate.
Now. I'm going to share it on the screen. Yeah.
Hang on, I've got it.
Oh, go on. Spam that refresh button.
Not really yet.
Oh, it's out.
Here we go.
Yeah, Bissouma and Davies are in. And
we got Vicario in goal. Pedro Porro a right back. We have Romero, Van der Ven, and Davies is left back. Bissouma's in. Sarr's in. Madison's in.
Oh, easy 3 points. We're going to win the league, mate. Genuinely, we're going to win the league, mate.
Like, yeah. Do you think that changed the do you think he was going to rest Højbjerg, and because he's rested, because you doggies out, he's gone, sorry, I've got to play you, Eves. Got to play you, mate. Can't have too many weeks.
He can't. And if that's the case, get yellow carded though. If he gets yellow carded, he's out of the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
I'd say, look, play 45 minutes, right? See how we're getting on. If we go one or a couple of goals up, I'd bring on Højbjerg and just say, look, do what you did against Fulham, do what you did against Luton, help us manage this game out.
100%, mate. 100%. That's an interesting. Who's on the bench? Let's have a look. Foster, Royale, Eric Dyer, Højbjerg, Skip. Bentancur's on the bench. Oh, he's back.
He's going to come on, mate. He's going to come on, nutmeg a mermaid, and spank it from about 80 yards.
Giolo Celso, Brian Hill, and Brennan Johnson. I'm sorry. That is not a weak bench. That is a strong bench. A lot of midfielders in there, but that is a strong bench.
You'd rather have midfielders, though, wouldn't you? Like, you'd rather have midfield like the bench we've got right now than you remember under Conte, we had flipping Longley, Royale. We had Longley, Royale, Skip, Højbjerg, Dyer, Davies as our bench. And then everyone, and then you'd see like Perisic as the attacker or Richarlison.
Yeah, but that was, and in part that was because we were suffering injuries to the 2 or 3 people in the same area of the pitch, weren't we? All the way through the season, it was the curse of last year. No one really spoke about Tottenham's injury problems last year, but they were significant, consistent, and the frequency of them happening to players in the same sort of position. Like when we'd lose Richarlison and Kulusevski at the same time, and Brian Hill. Well, Brian Hill went away on loan in the end, but there was always injuries to 2 or 3 players who are all in the forwards. And I think the same things happened this year, that the injuries we've had are all in the same area of the pitch in Perisic and Manuel Solomon. But why is that screen up and not?
I've taken the other one down and put that one up because then we can actually see the lineup like actually in form rather than a shot of it.
Hang on, what's happened?
Can you see the screen?
All I can see is the green. Is the? Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Is that easier to look at it like that than the actual lineup? Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
So who do you say is on the bench?
The bench is strong. Skip, Højbjerg, Brian Hill, Emerson Royale, Dyer. I mean, we definitely when you look at that bench and you realise that there would be Ben Davies on there if Udogie was in the starting 11, then you'd remove. Let's say you remove Eric Dyer and replace him with Ben Davies. it's clear as day where the improvements need to be made. Right, you definitely need a better name defender. You probably need a left back. What the hell? What the? Look at that. Look on my screen. What's going on? Hello?
I have not touched anything. Honestly, what have you done?
I think this is the new Apple. Because this is what happens when you buy an iMac, mate. Or you buy a Mac, you get these little features. I think if you do that, you get fireworks. If you do one hand up.
If we score a goal, please go like that.
Wait, look, they do this one as well. Look, you get hearts.
Jesus, them hearts for that chair, mate.
No, that's why. That's where the $3,000 for the iMac comes bad. It's a terrible computer in terms of performance, in terms of memory, in terms of what you can do.
Every stat you need in a laptop is terrible, but it can put a heart on your screen.
If you do this, you get some hearts.
Mate, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, if you do thumbs down, you get this one. I think, hang on, let's see if it picks it up.
Can someone please clip this?
You get a thumbs down like that. And then if you do double thumbs down, I think you get rain.
Man, I honestly, note to self.
There you go.
Buy a PC, people. This is Palace's team. Palace have gone Johnston, Ward, Anderson, Gahey, Mitchell, Lerma, Decore, Hughes, Ayew, Odegaard, and Jeffrey Schlupp. I'm not being funny. A midfield. Sorry?
Schlupp's back, is he? Because I think he was injured for the last game.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. That midfield, Lerma, I mean, he wasn't great at Bournemouth, and he's gone to Palace. Will Hughes wasn't great at Watford, and he's gone to Palace. Decore is probably their only competent midfielder out of the three. Their forward line, Ayew, I can't remember the last time he scored a goal. Edwards scored a few this season. Schlupp, okay, he's got a bit of an engine. Their strongest part of that team is the centre-back pairing. Mitchell's a good player. Ward's about 35 and somehow still got the armband. Right? Their bench, they've got Rob Holding, who is absolutely pony. Franca, Mateta, who's a bit of a beast in the air, but that's it. Nathaniel Klein is finished. Chris Richards, I think, is he the young American defender? Remy Matthews. I mean, if we don't beat this Palace team, I'm sorry, but there's nothing. Our bench is better than their 11.
Yeah.
Brennan Johnson starts for them. Brian Hill starts for them. Højbjerg starts for them.
Lo Celso starts for them.
Bentancur starts for them. Dyer doesn't.
Højbjerg does.
Skip's better than Hughes. The players we've got on our bench would get in their 11. So if we don't win, I'm not saying we're going to go 5 points clear, but at the same time, we are going 5 points clear.
But I don't think that it's going to be a. I don't think we're going to beat them 4-0 or anything like that. I think that it will be less than 3 goals. In fact, I'll show you my bets. Do you want to see my bets? I've got some.
Well, don't do that in case there's anyone under the age of 18. We'll get banned.
Will we? Okay.
Yeah, you'll see a notification card tomorrow from Google about your account has been suspended for the following XYZ. I'm not trying to get banned.
Can I call them out? Can I talk about them without showing them, or is that also?
Send me screenshots. It's the only way we can do it, because I was talking to Terry on the Football Terrace about this once, and he was like, before I got to the point of talking about I'm going to have an outside of the box goal, he was like, whoa. Anyway, moving on. He's like, yep, you can't.
Oh, really?
Nepenthes,
okay.
the FIFA gamer, got a massive fine for talking about gambling because a lot of his audience are under 18.
Fair enough.
And I'm not talking a couple of £100 or £1,000. I'm talking 35, 40 grand fine.
How is it illegal?
Because people on some of our audience, we don't know. Most people in here could be, your age and be 52 or something. But
no, I've looked at my analytics, mate. 90% of my people that watch my channel are above the 8, are older than me.
Oh yeah, when we was doing the fan cams, we was having a bit of a competition about this is how shameless we are, right? We are the epitome of shameless. We were sitting there because someone come up to me and was like, "Oh, Henry, I love your content," and I looked at Sean and he went, "Why is he not saying hello to me then?" And then 10, 15 minutes later, someone would come up to Sean and say hello. And I'm like, "I'm over here, mate. Hello." And then afterwards, when we was outside when we was doing the fan cams and that, like all of a sudden there's like 40 plus or 50 plus men would come over and be like, sure, mate, love the content. Where's Bugsy? And he's like, well, I'm not going to bring the dog to the stadium, am I?
No, but it started off with this guy coming up to us. He was a really nice guy. Come up to us and goes, "Oh, Sean, can I get a picture?" I was like, "Of what, mate?" And he goes, "Of you." And I was like, yeah, okay. Do you want to get in it with me?" He's like, "No, I just want a picture of you." And then he turns and sees Henry and goes, "Oh yeah, you can get in as well if you want." And I was like,
so it's a random guy with a Sonny shirt come up to us and was like, "Yeah, you two, I want a picture to sit on my living room wall."
Yeah, love it. Shout out to him. It's very cool. I really enjoy meeting people at the stadium. I think it's excellent. It's really, really fun. But it turned into a competition by then. After I left Henry before the game, and first thing he sees is I'm setting up the fan cams for afterwards. He comes over to me and goes, "Mate, I got spotted by 19 people after I left you." I was like, "That's interesting, because I actually got spotted by 27 more."
Yeah. I was in the south stand, and this guy was talking about his bet, and I was like, "Oh," because obviously we had one on. And he was like, "Oh, I've got, Tottenham to win both halves." And I was like, "Oh, that's easy. We should beat Fulham." And all of a sudden, this Korean fan wanted to take me to take a picture of him at half time. So I was like, "Yeah, no worries." So shamelessly, what I did, I thought was funny, but it turned out he didn't find it funny at all. I was acting like that as I was taking a picture. I was actually taking a selfie. So when I showed him the picture, he looked at me with absolute disgust and just walked off. And then after that, I was chatting to a few people in the stand.
Nice. So yeah, let's talk about. I had a whole segment about my gambling ideas, but clearly that's now.
Well, we need 500 likes, mate. 500 likes, and we can do the giveaway.
500 likes. Yeah, what are we doing? There's 620 people now.
Yeah, we're slacking.
Streams. So you know the rules, guys. Smash the like button on if you're on mine. You're watching at my side, smash the like and the subscribe if you haven't. Then get over and do the same over on Henry's. And if we can get to that 500 like mark, then as soon as we get to it, then we're going to give away the giveaway and get it going. Mate, we can kind of talk about it without talking about it. Who do you think is going to score tonight? And in what particular format?
Okay, this is what I've gone without talking about a certain application that's green and got 3 numbers in it. My prediction, and I'm normally quite good at predictions, I think we'll win 2-0. I think Son will get 2.5 or more shots on target. I think Madison will get a goal or an assist. Do you know what? I actually think we'll. I'm not going to say we're going to manage this game out brilliantly. But I feel looking at that lineup, the fact that Basuma's in there, a lot of his heat map will be covering the left-hand side, helping Davis out.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be coming up against the likes of Jeffrey Schlupp and that. I think that if anyone was to look at certain applications and if there was enhanced numbers on a certain midfielder to get yellow carded, I would look towards Basuma. Without talking about a certain application, but yeah.
Wow.
Right, we need. I am 217 likes away, 317, and you are 316 likes.
So we're close.
Well, if we listen, there's 650 people in here.
Yeah.
Like, if everyone just liked the video, you'd win a Spurs shirt. It might be like a bed sheet on you, but you will win a Spurs shirt.
It's genuinely not. Look at it. We can give away the horrible dried blood pink one. It's really not that big. I would say
I
it's
actually quite like that kit.
Well, I think we played terribly in it. I would say it is like a men's, like a normal English or like a European man's large. I think it's a large because maybe even it's a large. It's not bigger than that. But it is legit, completely legit. And I've got about 9 others.
You're halfway now. You're on 260 likes. You're halfway.
We're halfway. There you go, guys. We've got 45 minutes more. We'll get there. And if we don't, I'm going to give away the shirts anyway because I've got too many. So there'll be a giveaway. But smash the likes just in case. You put yourself in the better chance of getting maybe 2. Maybe there'll be 2 giveaways. There you go. You get double the odds.
Big up to a Spurs GCTV. Smash the likes, and I will get Henry a matching chair. Just
I
out of
got to do a
curiosity,
quick
Sean, how much was that chair? How much was that chair?
300 quid.
What?
Mate, it's an armchair. It's svelte. It's lovely to touch.
Pause. £300.
I needed a chair, mate. I needed a chair.
Mate, this chair here, right? I'll pause. Right, this chair here that has taken a battering, that has been on me, you know, this old famous chair that when I fell off at Heuberg, that was 25 squids. Admittedly, you know, the arm is about as stable as a baby deer, and it's got the posture of a 98-year-old man. But you know,
did you go to deskchairsfromwish.com to get that 25 quid?
Chair here, right?
Yeah, well, that doesn't even have a back, mate. It's a glorified stool.
What is wrong with this chair?
Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that when you weigh how much I weigh, if you jump back all of a sudden, it doesn't support you.
Okay, that's
two of you. I reckon. How much do you weigh? 10 stone?
10, yeah, right. I was about 10 stone when I was about 13. I reckon I weigh 8. I think I'm 82 kilos. Hey Siri, what's 82 kilos in stone?
Are you 13 stone there?
82 kilograms is 12.91 stone.
Jesus, I'm nearly 13 stone.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I got on the scales yesterday, and I stood on it, and it flicked up the numbers, and then it ended with "ouch." That's what he said at the end. He said,
one at a time, something like that.
Yeah, this weighing scales is only meant for human consumption, not wild cattle. So, yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd get myself an armchair because I think armchairs are. A shout out to Drewzilla. Massive shout out to you, my man. I was going to bring that up. Thank you so much. Whoever, I can't see who got gifted them in the channel, but say massive thank you to Drew. You're a massive legend, mate. I really appreciate you for everything you do for the channel, buddy. Absolute legend. Sean must be 102 kilos. I'm more than 102 kilos, mate. I'm well over 100 kilos. I'm not allowed to fly. I'm not allowed. No, that's why I'm allowed to fly. I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, you get on the plane and then a portable crane has to help you.
No, I'm not allowed to jump out of a plane on a parachute. They got a weight limit. Someone's like, "Oh, do you want to go jump out of a plane?" And I was like, "Let me look it up." And apparently, I'm well.
You know how embarrassing that'd be, right? If you rock up to the location or the airport, whatever landing strip you're going to use, right, to take off in this plane, right? You get up there and then they go, "Yeah, sorry, mate, we might be 10,000 feet, but you can't jump out." So you got that lonely going down. Oh, mate.
We haven't got those double reinforced parachutes today. They're all released at the moment. So yeah, fortunately we can't have you up. Yeah, so I've got to lose some weight. But in the meantime, I thought if you pay half, you end up paying twice, or in my case, 3 times. So I thought I'd buy an armchair, a bit more sturdy, and hopefully I can enjoy the gaming comfort as well. So that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, no fly list. As Sean as a chair that costs 300 quid. Yeah, 100%. I'm on the no fly list for sure. Yeah, so you reckon Sonny's? Because I agree with you. I don't think there'll be more than. I think there'll be less than 3 goals in the game. But I think there'll be a lot of shots, a lot of pot shots from distance. I think there'll be a lot of block shots tonight. I think that Palace will be frustrated. I just don't think they'll be able to break us down too well. I hope this will be a comfortable night for us in a intimidating atmosphere. But I have to say, I think we're going to need to up our performance, mate, from Fulham. I know Fulham was Monday night. We were both there. I thought it was comfortable. I think that was the obvious kind of adjective to describe it. We never really felt like we were in trouble. But I think that the game petered out. I feel like the second half, I mean, Ange said exactly the same thing, really sloppy passes. I want to see Tottenham go for a team for 90 minutes. Obviously, there's a bit of game management. Like we have got 10 days until Chelsea. So I feel like we can go for this one all the way to the end. Ange's phrase is "we never stop." He doesn't like his teams taking their foot off the gas, and that's what we did on Monday. And I don't want to see us do that tonight, even though I think that we'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine. I wonder.
I thought, we seem to have this kind of slow start mentality, where after the international break, we come back and things don't necessarily go to plan. If you look at the slow start we had, we beat Sheffield United, but it took 2 very, very, very late goals against Sheffield United. We got the job done against Fulham. The next game after an international break is going to be a massive test, and that is Villa. But the second half of the second half performance, I thought we didn't it was like as soon as the second goal went in, Fulham were like, okay, this game's done. This game's done. And we were just like, okay, let's just get to the 90th minute. We didn't really look like we wanted to go for, we didn't really look like we smelt blood and thought, do you know what? Let's go for the jugular. Let's go and get another couple of goals. Like, we were texting throughout the game, and you said, oh, we're going to get another couple of goals. And I was like, I don't know. But at the time, when we scored the second goal, it looked like we'd score 4 or 5. And then all of a sudden, we just kind of, a switch flipped, and we were like, no, let's just coast it. And every now and then you have to do that,
Was that because of these substitutions, though? I forget. My memory's so bad.
I don't think so, because the game plan doesn't change. Regardless of the personnel you got on the pitch, like if Davies comes in for your doggy, he still has to do the same role, regardless if he doesn't have the ability of your doggy. Like, if you look at Arsenal, when they come to our place and won 2-0 last year, they were 2-0 up at half time. The second half, it was like, okay, this game's done for us. What have you got? Come to us, and we'll just defend, and we'll mark you out of the game. And that's what they did when they beat us. The difference is going to be tonight is Palace haven't really got anything up front. So if they get a goal, it's going to be from a set piece, in my opinion. Not only that, if they get a goal, they are going to be incredibly hard to break down, because they're going to put every single person behind that ball. I mean, we've struggled at times to break down low blocks. 2 very late goals against Sheffield United, a very, very late goal against Liverpool, and they had 9 men. I just think if we get a goal early on, it'll open this game up. Palace will come at us, and then we'll just win the game. It's as simple as that.
Mate. I agree. I think, look, fast start from Tottenham. Are you expecting us to? We're usually better in the second half. Obviously the first half was where we were better against Fulham, but usually second half is when we come into our own. But do you see us getting an early goal, or do you see there being a goal in the first half?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we've scored in every single one of our away games in the first half, other than Luton.
Yeah,
Bournemouth we scored in the first 15 minutes. Burnley we scored in the first 15 minutes. Arsenal we scored in the first half from Sonny. Who else we played away? Luton we scored in the second half, and Brentford we scored in the first 15-20 minutes. I think if we get an early goal, this game will be open as anything, and I think we'll just go on from there, and then just get another couple of goals.
What poll have you put out?
Poll?
Have you put a poll out? That's not fair as a poll. You're both great content creators. Where's the poll?
I haven't put a poll out.
Oh, I haven't put a poll out either. Someone else put a poll? No one else can have access.
No.
What? Unless the Irish Hotspurs got my logins as well. Maybe he snuck in the background and stuck a poll.
Yeah, he's not. Dave, you're not out there, are you, mate? Like, lifting up the carpet.
He's hiding behind my chair. Let me ask you this, mate. It was interesting listening to, I think it was Dan Kilpatrick that was talking about like getting a bit more insights into Ange. And there was 2 really interesting things. The first thing he said was that that Ange, before every game starts in the kind of team, the final team talk, he'll go through his kind of match tactics, individual roles, all that stuff. And then the last thing he'll say before he goes out, before every game, is some sort of meaningful speech, meaningful kind of like story. He'll do like an allegory, and it won't necessarily be about football. It might just be a story of his life, or to remind people. I think a lot of people might have seen that clip of him doing the story about when he was the Australian national coach, and he was like, remember, for everyone that got you to where you are, you're doing it for them. When you're playing, they're playing with you, kind of thing. And apparently every single game, he's pulled out a brand new speech. Like, he's got 38 speeches lined up that are all slightly different. And apparently
quotes and things like that.
quotes, yeah, and just like little like ways to kind of reinforce the message of high energy and obviously take it seriously and appreciate what you've got and all that stuff. And apparently, some of the players are just fixated on him. They can't take their eyes off of him whilst he's talking. Like even some of the foreign guys who might not necessarily speak English so well to be able to understand it, that he's just such a captivating public speaker that everyone's hanging on his every word. It's really, really cool to hear, right? It's great to think you've got a manager that can do that and that can, because that's the difference sometimes between that extra 5%, those margins, those inches in the game. Especially if you've got someone that you really respect, giving you all the props before you lace your boots up and get out on the pitch. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, it's the last thing you're going to hear before you go and play a football match. So being in the right mindset and having the right, preparation is absolutely key. And do you know what? As well, he's such a humble guy. Like people have been like, oh, he's boring now. They're peddling out the PR for Postecoglou. It doesn't matter, mate. He's the sort of guy you want to play football for.
Yeah,
he's straight to the point. There's none of this, there's one player and we all play around him. It's you play my style of play. We play attacking football. We win football matches. We want to win trophies. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't feel the fans have been this unified and this united other than the Pochettino days in my lifetime.
I feel like even a bit more than the Pochettino. What stage of the Pochettino era? Because the last year of the Pochettino era,
the title race when we was going neck and neck with Chelsea,
17,
everyone was,
17,
and then the Champions
17.
League run we had when we were going all the way to Champions League final. Like
we weren't that spectacular in the league that year.
No, we weren't. We were awful.
Yeah, and the year after, it all fell apart pretty quickly. I've never seen a manager come in with has such an impact. Also, I think it's relative. It's all relative, right? Like I know that some people still want to kind of, and look, there's a justification to those who defended Conte. Those people along the way who were like, Conte's not the problem. It's the owner or it's the squad. It's the lack of backing. And it might have been the injuries or whatever. Like there is credit to the argument that we have transformed the squad relatively quickly with 5 players that have all come into the first team or thereabouts, 40, and then also the players that were signed that were on loan that have come back and they've been utilised better. Basuma's better. So there is an argument to say that the squad is better now than it was under Conte. But I think that people were doing him or they're doing the conversation a disservice if they don't acknowledge the fact that Conte, his mannerisms, his energy was so dour and so kind of like...
He's way or no way, isn't it?
Yeah, but also, like, he obviously was going through a hell of a lot of bad things. 3 people in his life died, all around the same age as he was. You probably start to think about what's important, but I just didn't think that he brought the right energy from day one. And, he was the right guy for the wrong club or the whatever you want to call it. Whereas this guy, I think, is perfect for what Tottenham are right now. A club with a young sort of hungry entity where everyone's playing for each other, and you need a manager that can act as that father figure in the first stage of the rebuild. I think it's a match made in heaven. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I think it's exactly what we need, and there's a reason they've given him a 4-year contract. Like they believe in his philosophy, they believe in his style of football, they believe he can get across to the players like not a lot of people can. And I feel he's the best manager for us right now. And it was an outside, no one really thought that Postecoglou would be the manager. Everyone was looking at Arne Slot. Everyone was looking at De Zerbi, this manager, that manager. And now we've got a manager that's, been an underdog everywhere he's been, gone to a team that are kind of underdogs to do anything because no one expects us this season to go and win the FA Cup. No one expects us this season to go and win the Premier League. And we're sitting here at the moment. I know we're out of the League Cup, which was a bit of a blip, which I think we should have taken a little bit more seriously when you look at the other teams that are left in it. Man City are knocked out. Arsenal, either Arsenal or West Ham will be knocked out. And if you get the luck of the draw go your way, all of a sudden you're in the final. Look at Man United last year. They played Charlton, Newcastle, and Burnley. Just quickly, someone said, what's the lineup? That's the lineup on screen there.
Yeah. And just quickly, I've got a super chat for Donovan in a second. I'll come back to that. Big up, Donovan. Callum Roche is asking, how far I could catapult you on a seesaw. I reckon you'd go at least 10 foot in the air if I really put my back into it. Superb stuff. Shout out to Callum. Shout out to Callum as well, but shout out to Donovan, Osterreicher. Lads, it's going to be 4-0. I'll let you read this one out, mate. Go on.
Lads, it's going to be 4-0. If you can't see what we're doing, you can F off down the Emirates. Big up Shawnee and Henry. Love you guys, coys. Just to let everyone know as well, I am 1000% creating an online store. So if anyone wants to see a t-shirt that will be black, white, all different colours, if you can't see what Levy's doing, you can F off down the Emirates. You need to get, we're doing it again.
We're doing it again. We are doing it again. Tonight we're doing it for the first time. I think I'm looking forward to it. Welcome to this man or person. Got no idea what you're saying, but appreciate you.
Up to all the Koreans though.
Shout out to all the Koreans, 100%. Shout out to everybody. Where is Destiny? Says Pam's Saeed, or Pam's said. Pam's Destiny's got a knock. I think he's got a dead leg, and so it's not a problem, but obviously didn't want to risk it for tonight because of the Chelsea game coming up. At least that's what we've been hearing. So Ben Davies is coming in. Do you think Ben Davies will do okay today, mate?
Yeah, now that Basuma's playing, I think he will. I think he will. Just quickly, people. I am 250 likes of 500, and Sean is 196. If we hit 196 likes, oh my god, 196 likes on Sean's channel and 250 on mine, we'll both be doing a giveaway before. So we've got 30 minutes. So there's 730 people in here. If everyone in here hasn't already like both videos, and you will be entered in the giveaway, and we'll be drawing that at some point during the game.
100%.
What's your score prediction?
2-0 Tottenham. Consummate ease. I happen to believe, for those of you that might be wondering why, that we will score in both halves. We will win both halves.
And in the start, and maybe in during the 90-minute game, Basuma maybe been given a yellow card.
Yeah, I mean it's largely irrelevant as to why we're saying it, but that's the way that we see the game paying out. I also think that Decore is going to get a yellow, and because I think he's got the. I just think he's going to take out Maddison. Madison's going to run rings around that midfield, that kind of that bottom block on the midfield. Are you worried a little bit about are Crystal Palace going to sit down and do the low block and just try and break on us? Do they have the pace to break on us? With Schlupp's got a bit of pace.
Got the pace, but they're going to just try and stink it out, aren't they? They're going to bring on the likes of Mateta and have Mateta and Edouard in the box with the likes of Anderson and Gahey and just whip it in. I think if Palace do win this game, it's going to be one from set pieces.
Yeah, they've got some tall guys in there. Some tall guys. Although they're centre backs. Anderson, what's Anderson? 6'1", 6'2"?
I think he's 6'4", isn't he?
Oh, is he a monster? Is he?
Anderson is 1.9 meters.
Yeah, 6'2". 6'2". Or 6'3". And Guehi's not that massive either, is he? I don't like him. You can't see what Southgate's doing.
Yeah, if you can't see what Crystal Palace is doing, mate, you can F off.
Oh, Guehi's only 5'11". Only 5'11".
Mate, sorry, give me. Oh, Sean, hold the fort for 2 seconds, mate.
No worries. Anderson and Guehi and Johnston are going to give us trouble. What's best? Watch one half on each channel. Well, no, just it doesn't matter. You can just whichever channel you're on, John. If you haven't subscribed to the other one and hit the like button, then just go over. You can see both channel names are in the title. If you want to be absolutely fair and it'd be nice to be able to do it that way, then yeah, you could watch the first half on one, watch the second half on the other, so that that both of us get the watch hours, which would be nice to be able to share around. But that's a little bit detailed, and I don't expect you to have to disrupt your evening anything other than just make sure that the like buttons and the subscribes are hit. Dry Roast Peanuts saying, "I'll like your video, Henry, if you can make a heart sign with your hands and emit heart graphics from within them." Like this? Something like this, you mean?
There you go. You got to like the video now.
No,
There's 715 people in here. If everyone went over to Spurs Talk Show and Henry Wright TV and just pressed the like button, number one, our videos would go boom through the algorithm, and two, you'd get a Spurs shirt.
Yeah, 100%.
And number three, if you can't see what Henry Wright TV and Spurs Talk Show are doing, mate, you can F off down to Lee Gunner.
2-0 Palace, says Carlos Farnos.
No chance.
Don't think so, mate. Don't think so. What we got? 25 minutes to go. I'm going to go and get a beer, Henry. Can I leave you in charge for a second? Huh?
Where are you watching the game?
I got Sky on my TV, so I can just wherever you're watching, I can sync up with you. I just press pause. If you're watching on a delay or whatever, then
I'm going to be watching it on a website, and at the moment the website's down. So this.
Oh really?
It's going to be fun.
Was that Bing? Is it? You on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's got an error. So
let me let's ask. Let me go and get a beer. The topics I want to cover when we get back is one, Richarlison. Is it his last chance now that we've got Brian Hill and Brennan Johnson fighting fit? But we'll get into that in a second. And the next one is Bentancur. He's on the bench. I don't know if he's just making up the numbers or if he's actually ready to get a couple of minutes. We'll talk about that as well. I'm going to leave you with Henry and my chair. And you guys can...
If you can't see what that chair is doing, mate, you can F off down to IKEA. That chair, look at it, is absolutely revolting, isn't it? Yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. This is something me and Sean are trying to do to see how we get on. Sean's 140 likes away, and I am 211. We need 500 likes before the game starts on both channels. It's free to do, and you will be entered in a giveaway to win, a Spurs shirt. So I need 209, and Sean needs 145. Hope everyone's well. League table, as you can see on the screen now. If we were to win tonight, we would go 5 points clear until tomorrow of second place, which is Manchester City. They play on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Against Manchester United, and Arsenal play at 3 p.m. against Sheffield United. So, look, when you look at the fixture we've got coming up as well, after today's game, we don't have a game for 10 days. As you can see right there, the next game is Monday, the 6th of November, 8 p.m. And then we've got Wolves away, which I'm going to the Saturday, 12:30 p.m. kickoff. And then there's an international break. And then we come back after the international break against Aston Villa. And then 7 days later, we've got Man City. So when you look at these next 5 fixtures, you know, you've got 2 of the top 6, 2 tough away games, and Villa in there as well. And Villa at the moment are flying. But I do think we will beat Crystal Palace, Wolves, and Chelsea. Aston Villa and Man City, I'm not so sure. Man City, at the moment, they're a little bit hot and cold. Their performances haven't been amazing the last kind of 5 or 6 games in all comps. I know they've won a lot of games, but you know, if we right now, I'm going to say with chest, I think we will definitely win our next 3 games. The Villa game, it's not because it's Aston Villa; it's the way we've started after the international break. You know, if we give Fulham, if we give Villa some of the chances that Fulham had, you know, that they'd oh my god, the chair's even worse than I imagined. Yeah. If we give Villa some of the chances Fulham had and Luton had, I think they'll punish us with the scoring goals for fun. And the Man City game, you know, that is probably the hardest ground in Europe to go to up there at Anfield. So,
what's the toughest game in that run, in your mind? Excluding Manchester City, take them out of it. The next
Villa.
3.
Villa
Villa away.
The next 3. So the next 3. Wolves away will be the hardest.
No, sorry, I meant sorry. Next 4. Sorry, you reckon Villa's? Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
you're saying that, so
it's
you
not-
reckon Chelsea at home is easier than Wolves away?
Yeah, because Chelsea will go at us. Chelsea will attack us, which means they'll leave space in behind. Wolves will sit back and stink it out. And they've already beaten the likes of Manchester City at home this season. They're going to get probably 90% of their points from home. They'll pick up the odd away win. But Aston Villa, the reason why I think it will be such a difficult game, not only because they're in fine form and they've got a world-class manager, it's the fact that it's after the international break. And in the 2 games we played after the international break, Sheffield United and Fulham, the performances haven't been 10 out of 10 in both games.
No, I agree. Well, that's why I really want to see us put up a commanding performance tonight. I don't want to see us sit back, or if we do get 2-0 up, I don't want to see us rest on our laurels. You know, against Fulham, don't forget, we could have gone 1-0 down if it wasn't for a wonderful save from Venom. And when we were 2-0 up, we were sloppy, gave the ball away. And if it wasn't for who was it? Was it Maddison that got fouled and the ref didn't give it?
Sarr made that. Did you see the header he made? Have you seen that replay on it?
No.
Ball goes into the box and William's about to run on and header it.
And
Sarr like flicks it on. It's an unbelievable bit of defending. But mate, honestly,
but on top of that, though, in the second half, at about the 70th minute, when that foul should have been called, it wasn't. I'm not sure if it was on Sonny or Maddison, but all Tottenham kind of just dropped their head, like presumed the free kick was going to be given. You got to play to the whistle, and he sliced it. They slid him through to I forget who it was on the right hand side, and might have been Deckled over Reed if he was still on the pitch. And again, it took another wonderful save, a more comfortable save because it was smashed fairly close to Vicario. But I think that Tottenham need to be on their best behaviour. You know, a bit like my chair, which by the way is starting its own YouTube channel. So get over there and smash subscribe.
Shameless chair.
Yeah, we're going to be putting out content every day from it. It's just going to sit here looking pretty. Let's talk about.
The rugby's on tonight as well, isn't it? England and Argentina.
Yeah, 3rd place playoff though. It's irrelevant.
Well, if you can't see what the 3rd place club's doing, mate, you can F off down the 4th.
You can F off down the final tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly.
Sean, were you gun pointed to buy that chair? Mate, listen, I'll be honest. I was drunk. You know, I was drunk. I was getting a bad back from the other chair because it was broken, and I was on Wayfair, and I went, well, that'll do. That's a bit of me. But I didn't see. All I saw was kind of this bit.
Are you colourblind?
Yeah, I think so.
You are, because that would explain.
I don't know. I didn't see the flowers. I'll be honest. I didn't notice the flowers. And yeah.
Do you know where that chair would look perfectly?
In Jean-Paul Gaultier's living room?
Elton John's house. While he's writing some songs.
Yeah, nice. Sean, when you gun pointed to buy that chair, listen, I like it. It's staying. But smash the likes up, and maybe if we get some decent watch hours, then we'll.
But you need 116. 116.
I need 116 likes. That all you need, is it?
That's what you need. 116. I need 173. Come on, we get 173 and 116 likes in 18 minutes.
20 minutes until kickoff. We can get that last 100 likes or whatever it is. Then a shirt is
going to give away another chair.
Yeah, I'll buy another chair. No, I'm not buying another chair. I'm not buying it. I like the chair. Leave the chair alone. Let's talk about Bentancur, mate. No, let's talk about Richarlison. I think me and you have made our voices very clear about Richarlison. A lot of people, though, gave him credit for another good performance. And they said that he's had 2 or 3, apart from the Luton game where he stunk it out, obviously, and missed 2 or 3 good opportunities. A lot of people are saying that this is the best vein of form that Richarlison's been in his Tottenham career. And I would counter that by saying, well, it's difficult for him to get much worse. And I feel like the bar of expectation around Richarlison has been lowered to the point where people will overlook sloppiness and will assume if you do make a 5-yard pass that happens to be an assist when all of the hard work was done by the receiver, Sonny, then suddenly that means that he had a good game. And I just think that Tottenham fans need to hold the same energy for Richarlison as you would do for a Sonny or a Maddison or a Sarr or a Højbjerg, if they put in the sort of performances that Richarlison does, and then they happen to get an assist that didn't really take much effort, then I don't think you'd be calling Maddison saying he's had a good performance. I think you have the same energy. And whilst he's not responsible for the £60 million price tag that he comes with, keep it real here. He scored 5 goals. It's £12 million a goal thus far.
Which is awful.
It's awful, right? It's awful. And for me, like, I want him to get better. I'm not rooting for him to fail. I want to be wrong on it, but I just don't think I ever will be. How many more chances does he need? Because I think in the games coming up, the amount of opportunities that he has that he squanders, we're going to need to put them away, because you're not going to get 15 chances against City. You're certainly not going to get it against Villa away or Wolves. So for me, or Chelsea, like, I think you need to see more conversion, more efficiency out of him and stop celebrating it when he does one good thing, because it's a level up from not doing anything good previously. We've also got Brennan Johnson now who's coming back, and you've got Brian Hill. So my question to you is, sorry, it's a long bloody question, but my question to you is, like, does he need to do something tonight that warrants keeping him in the team?
Yeah, of course he does. I mean, Johnson's on the bench now, who's going to be fit and firing. But we're sitting here now, and it's like, how many more chances are we going to give this guy? You couldn't score. He had 3 or 4 chances in that first half against Luton, and it's like, come on, like, you've got to do better than this. You have to do better than this. If you can't score against a weakened Palace, and if you can't score against a Luton team that are literally fighting for their lives, the only game he scored in is Sheffield United. He's only scored in 4 games in his 18 months at the club now. Coming up to 18 months, he scored against Marseille, Liverpool, and Sheffield United. That's just not, in my opinion, it's not good enough, and it doesn't warrant the price tag.
Yeah,
does it?
Agree.
15 million quid a goal, mate, is daylight robbery.
So what do you do instead? If you were Postecoglou tonight, if you were picking the team, would you have put Richarlison in, or would you have given it to someone else?
Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson would scare the life out. I'd swap I'd swap around a couple of things. I would go for an extra creator. I would be leaning towards playing Højbjerg or Bissouma as a lone 6, and then Lo Celso and Maddison in the same team, because I think Palace are going to put 10 men behind the ball at all times, and they'll just leave Edouard up there to hold the ball up, and they'll counter us. And we've struggled in times to break down the low blocks. You know, in these certain games, why can't we play 2 10s? Big up to Unknown. Henry, like, you could do better. Shut up, you muppet. Well, Unknown, mate. If you can't see what Emery Wright TV's doing, can F off down to someone else, mate.
Frankly saying, I agree with your football tactics, Sean. Appreciate that. But never bring a girl home. Make sure it's her gaff. Why? Come on. Let's Destiny's not in the match day squad, so he's popped up in the chat. Big up, Destiny. Hope you're okay, mate. The chair, my man, it's here to stay. You better get used to it. Settle in. Yeah, I agree about Richarlison. I think I never fancied Richarlison either. Roasted peanut.
Too much money on an average player, mate. It's way too much money on an average player.
It was ridiculous. Yeah, Everton pulled our pants down. And Watford.
How many teams in the Premier League does Richarlison start for?
None in the top 6. That's the question, right? That's the question we did all this last season. How many of our centre backs get into the top 4, get into the top 5, whatever? Same question for Richarlison. He doesn't get into City. He doesn't get into Arsenal. Although when we signed him and Arsenal signed Jesus, it was interesting. A lot of the Arsenal content creators were saying they would have rather had Richarlison over Jesus. I would have much rather had Jesus over Richarlison. And I'm not saying that, you know, with Monday morning quarterbacking. I'm saying it. I always said it. Jesus is such a better player technically.
He's just a better footballer, mate. He's just better at
everything.
Everything. You watched that Cruyff turn he did the other night against Seville, and then played it through to Martinelli. When have we ever seen Richarlison do anything like that?
He can't trap the ball, mate. The worst part of his game is his first touch, in my opinion. Plus, I think his mentality is really, really volatile. You know, you need someone who's got a bit of a steady head. Like, you wouldn't want him taking penalties, I don't think. But yeah, I just don't think he's the right guy. I know we've said it a million times. Would bite your hand off to get half the money back on him and go again. There's better players
I'll bite
out
your hand
there.
off for a packet of Watsits, mate. Like I don't see anything that this guy does to make for us to go, wow, there's a player there. Like,
yeah,
he can't take a player on. He can win a header, fair enough. He needs 15 chances to get a goal. Do you know how many shots at goal he's had?
Richarlison. What, this season?
I don't know how legit this is, but I saw a stat on Twitter that he needs on average 21 shots to get a goal.
It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah,
21 shots though.
Yeah, he probably has had 90 shots over the last 50 games he's played for Tottenham, or 40, whatever he's played, 30 games. Yeah, he's got 5 goals. Yeah, 20 shots a pop. Yeah,
That is horrendous, though, isn't it? Like, all jokes aside, 80 or 90 shots.
Who would you? So, if you could sell him, let's say that you had, playing FIFA settings, and you got 30 million quid for him. Would you go and buy an out-and-out number 9, or would you buy another winger forward who can also play in a central position? Because I don't like, if you go and buy you go and buy Santiago Jimenez, dream world scenario for me. I think he's brilliant.
Yep.
You're set for the 9 because he's 22. You've got him for the next 7-8 years. You've got Villis behind him. But does that then push Sonny back out to the 7, to the left wing? And if so, we know now that Sonny's not as good in that role as he is in the 9. So what do you do? Like, square pegs, round holes. If you go and buy a 9 that's going to want to start, that's good enough to start, does he just sit there and compete with Sonny? And if so, is he going to be happy doing that? Or
I guess you have to. Well, if you can play a formation with 2 strikers, we could just play a diamond in the middle, have Maddison as a 10, 2 central midfielders, and a DM, and then
so who gets dropped then? Kulusevski and
Kulu could play
in a DM. Oh, sorry, in the central midfielder role. Yeah,
he basically does anyway.
Yeah,
he always comes in. I'm just at the point now where I look at Højbjerg. I look at Richarlison and just think, if we got 30 million quid, and like, I'd be willing to take a chance on Gift Orban, anyone that we've been linked to, Jonathan David, mate. Like, we can't do this now. We kept Derek Lamela too long. We kept Lucas Moura too long. Like,
yeah.
I look at it and go, like, I know we're all in the bandwagon of watching Ange play football and all that, but at the same time, you want the best players so the manager can succeed. And I think Santiago Jimenez is an absolute Rolls Royce compared to this guy.
How much time, Brendan? How much time? People saying you got to give him time. He's had 18 months nearly. 18 months.
It's not good enough, mate.
50 grand a week or whatever he's getting paid. 120 grand a week.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
It's not good enough. Let's talk about someone that is good enough. We've got 8 minutes or 9 minutes to go until kickoff. Can't wait. Can't wait to get this game going. A player that's made it back to the bench, mate. Rodrigo Bentancur.
Ben 10.
Ben 10. He when he's ready, when he's fit, let's start with that. If he's not fit, obviously, I don't think he's fit tonight to get any minutes. I'd be surprised if he gets any minutes, but we'll see. But is there the chance? Hang on, mate. 1 second. Sorry, Henry.
Okay. Is there the chance?
Is there a chance? Sorry, I'm back. Is there any chance that, or where does he fit? Where does he fit in when he comes back? Whose position does he take? Does he take it immediately, or does he have to earn his way back in?
He has to earn his way back in. It'd be criminal to put Bentancur straight back in this 11. Postecoglou's got to give him 3 or 4 games off the bench, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, another 30 minutes of football, build him up. Great managers bring players back in. They don't drop them straight in the deep end. And Postecoglou, at times, has taken Richarlison out the firing line, brought him off the bench, and it's worked. I think right now, the best thing for us to do is keep what we know, what's working and what's winning games. And then if we go 2 or 3-0 up tonight, hypothetically against Crystal Palace, bring him on for the last 10. He hasn't played any football in a year. In a year nearly. The last game he played was for Uruguay in the World Cup.
And where do you see him playing? What? The last game he played?
I think it was Uruguay, wasn't it?
With Bentancur?
Was it Uruguay?
No, the last game he played was for us, and he only hurt his knee. He didn't play after that, did he?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I know what I'm talking about. You're right.
I was like, wait a minute. Has he been on the injury list with us? But he's been hanging out down South America with his mates, getting some minutes. No,
well, you can't see what Uruguay are doing, mate. You know, F off down to Brazil.
Where are you? Where are you playing him though? Where are you playing him when it's time to bring him back in? Does he play in the 6 and do you move Basuma into the 8? Do you keep Basuma in the 6 and you play him in front of Sarr? Yeah.
Basuma is the 6, Bentancur is the 8, Madison is the 10. And if you look at that midfield on paper, there isn't many Premier League teams out there with better midfields, other than Man City, and you'd probably say Arsenal because they've been playing longer together. There isn't many out there, mate. Liverpool, I don't know. Szoboszlai's a great player. McAllister's a proper talent. But then they're changing their number 6 constantly. I look at Villa. Douglas Luiz is good. McGinn's good. After that, it's a bit of a slugfest, you know. I think that midfield on paper is better than 80% of the Premier League on paper.
Yeah, where do we fit in the top midfielders? Is it better than Chelsea's? Caicedo, Gallagher, and Enzo.
Enzo's class, very good player. Caicedo's been a bit average for them. Lavia has barely played. Sartar Touré's been fantastic. Basuma's been great. Have you got a timer? Yeah, so I need to let you know what minute I'm going to be on.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my TV lined up. It's taking forever.
So I'm normally behind.
One second. Come on, you little shit.
Right, players are walking out. Come on, the boys. And you only have one creative player Richie has to create. And,
hold the fort for 2 seconds, mate.
No worries, mate. No, knick-knack. I'm saying on paper because we haven't seen Bentancur playing next to the likes of Sarr and Bissouma yet and Madison yet. You know, Bentancur is the 8, and Bissouma is the 6, and Madison is the 10. On paper, is one of the best midfielders in the league. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel, people. Make sure you have liked the video on both channels. There's over 518 people still in on both channels. Get over to Spurs Talk Show and subscribe. Get over to Henry Wright TV and subscribe. Get your score predictions in if you haven't already. I think we're in a good spot, guys. I think we're, you know, I think we're going to win tonight 2-0. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Get your score predictions in if you haven't already. Obviously, Madison and Son have both got really good records on the road. Hold on 2 seconds. Yeah, suppliers are coming out. Swapping between Bentancur and Sarr with Summon and starting depending on the opponent is perfect position to be in. Exactly. It's a good headache you want to have, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's a good headache you want to have. But like I said, people, keep smashing the like up on the video. English commentary will be...
I'm back. There we go.
Oh, I'm not watching it in English.
The only problem with an armchair is that it doesn't drag, like it doesn't roll. So it's quite an effort.
You're trying to move a slab of concrete, mate. Big up to all the Koreans in the stream as well. Big up.
Shout out
I
to
have no
Korea.
idea what you're saying, but I'm sure you meant it with love. So big up to yourself.
How many likes do we get to?
I'm
We
on
get enough likes?
380. You're on 425.
All right.
Right.
If we can get to 500 likes during the game, I'm still going to give away the shirt because I've got too many of them. So
Sweet. Give
just
me
make sure that you're not
30
Australian.
seconds and we'll quickly run into the loo.
All right, mate. Here we go, guys. Roy Hodgson's on the screen. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. What are you thinking, guys? Put your predictions in the chat right now. I'm going to go 2-0 Tottenham. There's 500 people still watching. Love to see it. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe to both channels. It's great to see 2 other Richarlison loyals in here. Big up. Listen, I want the guy to do well. I just don't think is he a Champions League level player? Let's not even talk about like title winning player, but is he a Champions League level player? I don't think he is. I don't think he is whatsoever. 4-1 says fold blocks. 3-0 says Vanco. Adrian Parker's going out. 6-0 Tottenham. Bloody hell. These armchair fans. Are you specifically referring to my armchair? Yeah, fair enough. 2-0 Spurs says Luntz. We must start fast. We got to start fast, 100%. Any win will do, says Stephen Diggins. Dave H from 1960. Big up 1960. 1-0.
Right, so we need to figure out what minute we're going to be on.
Thing up, don't we? Yeah. What are you seeing on the screen right now?
The players doing a minute silence.
Okay.
Should I tell you when I'm kicking off?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Where's the bookmarks I need? Tottenham podcast. Chelsea versus Spurs. Change that to Palace.
RIP to Bobby Charlton.
Yeah, 100%. Legend. All right. Let's get it up on the screen. Tottenham have gone and done a huddle, or they ran off the pitch, and they've done a huddle down by the away fans.
You're at least like 30 seconds
I'm,
ahead of me.
I'm pressing pause now. I'm pressing pause, don't worry.
Win this tonight. This will be 4 wins on the bounce.
100%, mate.
It's not bad considering we can't see what Levy's doing, is it?
Mate, I think that will sell like hotcakes. I've got to be honest.
Right, so on to put the ball on the spot.
Okay, so we're on the same then.
Right, ready? We've kicked off.
Just kicked off, have we?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Right, so I'm in. Hang on. I can't see the timer.
Tell me when you're on 20 seconds.
I'm on 20 seconds now. Yeah. I'm on 20, 23, 24, 25, 26. Perfect. There you go. Perfect. Right. Come on, the boys. 3 points. All we want, all we need.
Is Kulusevski.
So we're about 30 seconds behind the actual game.
Yeah, if you do us a favour, guys, if you we're wearing the white kit, ugly fish. We are off indeed, says Nick Nats. Pleasure to spend
ugly fish.
I want to see someone come up with a new name, Sean's Armchair, in the comment section.
Oh, mate. Do you remember when I used to have like Henley TV, Henry Wrong, or
Henry Wrong, Henry Draw? I think I had a couple of those at one point. I think I had a Henry's always right or something, or Henry's always wrong. Let's go. Come on.
So they're playing Johnson in goal. They haven't got. I think he's injured, isn't he?
Yeah. That's Sam. Is it Sam Johnson?
Yeah. Yeah, Sam Johnson's in goal because they haven't got Dean Henderson.
That's right. He's still out injured.
No,
Well done, Ben Davies. Nice, steady. Oh, was that? Yeah. Good boy, Ben. That's what we like to see.
Good little touch on the ball for what we need, first of all. You know,
He's got himself a beard. Looks terrible. He hasn't got the jawline for a beard. Oh, it's a lovely ball up towards Kulisevsky. He's not going to drop into second gear for that. Come on. Caught up.
Good press, though. Go on.
Oh, good press.
That'll do.
Let's go, Tottenham. Mitchell against Kulisevsky is going to be an interesting one today.
Yeah, Mitchell's a good defender, I think.
Richarlison is brilliant if we use him for his strengths, particularly in left wing. And if and when his scoring form gets moving, it will simply be the icing on the cake. Don't listen to them, Richie.
Van der Ven. Well done.
That's good early possession. Go on, Daddy. Go on, Daddy. He's whipped it across. Oh! Where did that come from?
Yeah, I told you it's Sartori, mate.
The legs on him. He's Daddy long legs, that man.
Turn into a Boeing 747 then. Right, we're 3 minutes in. Started relatively well, to be fair. This high press is making the keeper make very quick decisions, and so far both his kicks haven't gone to plan, have they?
No,
I do like that Decore though. I think he's a tiny midfielder.
Good player, very good player. Yeah,
I'd take him on the bench as a backup for us.
Would you take Anthony Robinson as a backup left back?
Yeah, certainly. Man City are looking at him apparently.
Are they?
Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Ref!
How is that not a foul?
I need that yellow card, ref. Well done, Sar.
Mate, I'm telling you, 70% of the world is covered by water. The rest is covered by Sar. Mate, he is absolutely everywhere. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and he's going to be at the end of my bed. That's how much ground he covers.
Hello.
How you doing, Sar, mate? Good 3 points last night.
Let's go, Richie. What you got? Oh, he's giving the ball away.
You can't be getting done by Ward like that.
Come on, mate.
We're playing such a high line as well. Bad pass that from the press.
Just everyone recognised that was another absolute shocker from Brandon Close. If Richarlison scores, will you please do the pigeon celebration?
Absolutely.
Either or both of you. Yeah, I'll do it. Of course, I'll be shameless. I'm like, never doubted you, Richie.
Everyone who doesn't know,
Never
we do have a
doubted you,
second
bro.
channel that's called Shameless.
Yeah. That's another point. Get over there and subscribe to that as well whilst you're at it.
Yeah. I mean, we did have a video dropping earlier until Sean, decided to corrupt it.
I butchered it by mistake.
Go on, Van der
Let's
Ven.
go, Mickey. Oh, here we go. Come on, Ben Davies. What you got for us? Richie,
Right,
second
take
attempt.
Take him on.
Does well. No, Ben, terrible.
Bad ball that from Davis. Well done, Madison. What's your thoughts on the? You know, we spoke about it with judges and Potts last night. Do you think the 10 days off will suit us? Because you look at the likes of Son and Madison are carrying a knock, or would you rather have a midweek game?
I'd rather we were playing on Saturday. Oh no, been cut open. Get back, Mickey. Well done, Mickey.
Well done, Mickey.
There's no problem with the pace, but we were cut open there. Chance.
Oh, you go for a strike.
Oh, good save.
Straight out Vicario.
That Jordan, are you?
Let's tick that one off the box.
His Ward crosses the ball in. Well done, Romero. Get rid of it. Let's go now. Oh, ref! He just.
How is that not a foul, by the
How
way?
is that not a foul?
Yeah, this ref's a flipping.
He's left his studs on his face.
Pilot said the only shot on target so far.
Oh, but that's a foul, is
How
it?
is that a foul, mate?
Absolute joke, referee. They got torn open there, but Mickey Van der Ven's recovery pace.
I mean, Van der Ven gets back to recover. Ben Davies just doesn't get out. He's got to get out and get there. He just lets him say, have a crack, mate. Have a hit. And if that goes in the bottom of the net, you know, Davies is getting sacked. Mate, Will Hughes. Will flipping Hughes. A
Milky.
Watford reject.
Looks like an albino, doesn't he?
Mate, he can F off to QPR, mate.
Terrible Stadium Palace, isn't it? It's absolute shit.
Oh, have you been there?
Yeah, probably years ago.
Hardly, mate, isn't it?
Years ago. Abo! Ref! Oh,
What a save!
what a save!
Mate, Vicario, what a save!
Come on, Tottenham, wakey!
We've started
Done it
bad here.
again.
We've started. The last couple of minutes have been bad. That is an
What's going on?
excellent save from
Romero's been
Vicario.
sloppy twice now. Romero's
Mate, I tell
sloppy.
you, this geezer, mate, it'd save the Titanic.
Yeah.
I mean, that is an...
No, they're coming through again. Romero, you got to get tighter.
Porro is giving sluts. He's giving him so much space, which is allowing Hughes to run through.
Romero's telling everyone to calm down. Romero, I think you've been a little bit sloppy there, mate. Twice now.
We're getting
They're
opened up
cutting
like
through your side, mate. They're cutting through your side.
Madison's done well there. They're pressing us as well. Vicario, mate, that is an unbelievable save.
That ball was hit with a little bit more zip. 1-0 down.
There's no pass on. There's no pass on.
Come on, Tottenham. You've got to move, mate. It's all very lethargic. I'm not happy with this. Not happy with the ref. I'm not happy with Tottenham.
Needs to get the ball out to Kulu. He's the one who's going to create the chance if it's not Madison. That midfield is exactly what I thought. Very, very congested. You know, that's like the M25 at flipping 5 p.m, mate.
Yeah. Referees,
foul.
our ball. Good boy.
Yeah, thank you. That, honestly, mate, is an unbelievable save from Vicario.
Bissouma's
is ball watching.
What a
Romero's ball
save.
watching.
We've got an absolute steal in Vicario, haven't we? I think everybody who doubted him, clean sheets first, save ratio 80% first. Rolls Royce. No, he's a Ferrari.
Mate, he's a Italian love. Bugatti Veyron, mate.
He's a Fiat Punto. Come on, Bissouma needs to get on the ball a little bit here and just sort of get a stranglehold of this midfield. Start spraying it around. Let's go. Here's Richie. Good ball into Madison. Madison, look for Sonny.
Madison.
Cross. Oh, he could have gone earlier. He could have gone earlier.
Why has he
Well
not had
done,
a shot
Richie.
there?
Well done, Richie. That was good from Richie, by the way.
Why has he not had a shot? Just test the keeper.
Or put it across earlier to Sonny. Sonny, look at Sonny. He's in acres of space. Fucking put it across. He's taken 3 seconds
ball in the
longer.
end. It's a bad ball.
He's taken 3 seconds too long. Let's go, Richie. That's our ball.
He should have outside the boot crossed that in. He's got that in the locker. We've seen him do it loads of times for Leicester. Well done, Van der Ven. Yeah, you got loads. That's a foul. Right, book him. That's the second time now. He's just straightened on his leg. Yellow card every day of the week, that is. What's he giving it fine margins for like that?
You're right. He's all right. He's all right. It's a flesh wound. Oh, ref!
That is a yellow card every day of the week.
Absolute stonewall yellow. Oh. I can tear your Achilles, mate.
That's him out for 3 weeks.
It looks like that bloke from Me, Myself and Irene. You ever seen that film?
I've never seen anyone look so blonde in all my life.
Yeah. How's the ref not booked him?
Like, go on, Bissouma.
Where's Hughes from?
He's
Oh,
English.
is he English? Oh, go on, Biss.
We need more movement. It's so... We're standing like lampposts. Davis is...
Arrow, ping it. No.
No,
No,
Davis is
ball.
quite high up.
That's it, Ben Davies. Go on, Richie. Pen. No.
No, see, this problem. Now Ben Davis is... Oh, wow. Mate, what is going on? Why is Davis running forward like a stormtrooper? Richarlison's got the first touch of a flipping 8-year-old. I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, no, don't.
Well, I may have put some...
You've had a cheeky 1-0 bet, have you?
No.
I mean, a cheeky thought process around a different
thought
outcome.
process around the potential outcome of a certain football match tonight.
Come on, Tottenham, win the ball.
We haven't started well here at all.
Now, opening 2 minutes were ours. It's an open game, though. It's an interesting game. Plenty of time.
We've got to be better than this. We look so flipping lethargic. You know?
Yeah. Porro's having... I haven't noticed Porro too much, to be honest. Look at Sonny with the press. Go on there, Sonny.
You know, no forward has covered more distance.
Oh, Ben Davies, you've been absolutely out-jumped there. You got to time it better. Cool.
That's a good cross.
Good ball.
Mate,
Good ball.
Vicario. Excellent hands, mate. That
We love
geezer could
Warwick.
walk through the snow and not leave any footsteps. He's that good. Right, come on. We got to get we're just waiting for movement. Just play the ball early. There's so much space in the middle of the park. You've got the entire semicircle then, and not one player was in it. Right, go on, Matters.
Come on, boys.
This is it. The pressure's on us tonight. Everyone's watching us. Everyone else is waiting until tomorrow to play. We had the same thing Monday night. These are the sort of challenges we need to get through. And at the moment...
No, we'll be okay. But we're giving away opportunities. Get there! Ref! Oh, fuck off,
Oh, no
referee!
way!
What are you doing? That's it, Kula. You tell him. No. Absolute shameless
I was
referee.
about to say, be careful, because the monitor, mate, honestly...
Well, did I swear, did I? Oh, I better stop.
Yeah,
Let's
be
have a check.
careful, mate.
How's the
You
manners?
know what they're like? They're all over. It's like a tramp and hot chips. They can see us doing well.
Keep smashing the likes, people. I'm 76 away on my shot. I don't know how many Henry's got, but when it was 76 away on my channel. Make sure you get over and do the same on Henry's.
I'm 105.
Keep smashing them. Also, if you are watching on one channel and you haven't subscribed to the other, here we go. Here's Sonny.
Son.
Nice little layoff, Pape Sarr.
Here we go. Matters. One more.
Oh, ref! Oh, finally, mate.
With Ward now. That's 2 times he's done that.
I need that Decore booked.
Oh,
For
he's
a-
holding that ankle. Oh. He's holding the ankle, mate. That don't look good.
He's done it again.
Mate, that's
Ward.
arguably a red.
He's done it again, Ward. Dirty player.
He's gone straight down the back of the Achilles, mate.
I'm not a fan of Madison's beard, I've got to be honest.
I'm not a
Some
fan of
people-
this ref.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. But just incidentally, some people have to shake hands with the fact that beards don't work. And
Otherwise, you look like me, who looks like a 13-year-old about to go through puberty.
do you shave?
No, mate, this is as good as it gets. And I'm okay with that.
Mate, it's a blessing, mate. It's a blessing, mate. I promise you. It's an absolute blessing. I used to have to shave every day in the morning before, when I was working in the finance game. You had to shave every day, clean shaven.
Why is
absolute-
Basuma lining this up?
He's having a crack.
Why is
What is
Mate,
that?
why? You've got a free kick and a set piece specialist there, and Basuma goes, do you know what? I'll have a crack. That's not how it works, mate. I reckon that ball just ended up in my garden, you know? I reckon that just landed in my garden.
It's bouncing down the road here. Come on, Tottenham. Palace have had the better chances, Jamie Fletcher. You're absolutely spot on, mate. Double the height of the goal, yeah. It's not even close. He's literally just gone, I'm just going to whack this over the top.
Well done,
Playing
Davies.
rugby today. Well done,
Might
Richie.
have to hospital pass that.
Come on, Tottenham. We've got a wakey
Romero.
here.
Into
What has happened
Davies.
to VAR? Ruthless.
That's
Nice
a good
little
ball, that.
in the area.
Son.
Oh,
Play
good strength,
Matters.
Sonny.
Play
Good
Madison.
strength, Sonny. Didn't expect that from you, mate. Well done. Go on, Matters. Oh, he's too glib. Oh!
Oh, that would have been outrageous, mate. Well done, Basuma. Well done. Ball goes into Porro. Porro out wide to Kulu. Right, here we go. Whip it in. In it goes. He's whipped
Back
it.
post. Get there, Richie. Does well. Manners. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, it's almost as bad as his England effort.
He's
Oh,
got to hit the
well
target.
done,
There. He has
Richie,
to hit
though.
the target.
Good ball,
He has
that
to
as
hit the
well.
target there.
Back post. Love that. Richie does sensational.
That's a good move, that is.
Fair play, Richie. I mean,
You know, he leapt like a salmon, got onto it, and Maddison, you know, unfortunately, put it into the stratosphere.
He's got tattoos all around his face, and he done his neck and stuff.
Mate, he's just that guy, mate. He's just everything about him. He's just unreal, mate.
Get there. That's it, Romero.
There he is, just to smash someone into next week.
I swear to God, he needs like, something about him. He doesn't calm down in a game until he's absolutely like clumped someone. Like it's part of his kind of process.
Yeah, it's part of his DNA, mate.
Yeah,
part of his DNA. He's just got to smash someone into the next flipping time zone, mate. Well done, Manners.
No, Richie,
mate. I've had enough already of him.
Let's go now. Come on, break. Break.
Play Kulu. That's too late.
It's behind him. Come on. It's good football, though.
We've had 69% of the ball so far. 2 shots, 0 on target. Palace have had 2 shots, 2 on target. 2 good saves from Vicario. Matters.
It must be hell. It must be absolutely hell for opposition midfielders to know who to be marking when you've got Maddison dropping deep and playing like an anchor man at times, almost dropping deeper than the 6. And you've got Richarlison coming deep at times.
Yeah.
Then the next minute he's up. Like if you're trying to set up and you just don't know, because no one's playing conventional positions, are they?
It's everyone's kind of like if Porro goes up, Kulu will maybe sit on the halfway line. Or sit deeper. When Sarr goes up, Basuma sits. I like that about our formation, though.
Yeah, same. I love it as well. I also like Pedro Porro's face is always looks like he's just had a line of powder. Like
it looks like here we go. Richarlison. Oh! It's not a bad effort. I don't mind that too much. What do you think of his tattoo, by the way?
Who?
Richarlison's.
What? The one on his back?
Ear down to like underneath his chin.
Oh. I don't know. Look, I'm not someone who understands. I got a tattoo once when I was in Thailand on my back. And it was... I mean, I'm glad
still got it, or you get it lasered off?
No, I still got it. It's the worst tattoo you've ever seen in your life. I got it at 5. It's a funny story, though, right? I arrived in Thailand I think it was like 2009 or something. I arrived there and I was only staying there one night before I got on a boat. And I went to this pub and we went out. There was 16 strangers all went out in this like youth hostel or whatever. And on the end of the night, everyone kept saying it's the best night ever. We got to commemorate it somehow. And there was this guy there who was like keen on tattoos. And we were all smashed out of our skull. And so we all went to the tattoo shop. And the guy was like, we said at 6 o'clock in the morning, we said, can you do 16 tattoos, please? And like 4 hours later, we all walked out of there with this most ridiculous, like the guy must have been drunk because it was so bad. And then we shook hands and never saw each other again. There's 15 other people in the world that have got the equally bad, the worst tattoo you've ever seen on the back of their shoulder. I'm just glad I can't see it because I would forever, every day I'd be a reminder of like bad decisions when you're drunk.
Oh, well, it builds character.
Yeah.
Right, come on. Our team is so far up the pitch. We need to drop deeper. If you look, you've got Sarr and Basuma, and then everyone else. Like, look where Ben Davies is right now.
Literally everybody apart from Vicario's in the Tottenham in the Palace half. What a nice move, Pedro Porro. Oh, weak final ball, Pedro. Come on, mate. You do everything well. You're cutting in, and then it's just an absolute limp-wristed. Oh, just wasteful. Look at him. His face is always like. Like he's just done something. He's got it in the
It's like he
toilet.
just snorted a line of dishwater tablet or something.
Looks absolutely like wired at all times. Brilliant. Picture of the tat or that story never happened, Sean. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you after the game, maybe.
Get out there, mate. We're gonna get countered. We're so. That's not a foul.
Ref!
No way.
Oh, come on, mate! What are you doing? He's got some pictures of
Roy Hodgson's doing a number on us. Their game plan's working to a T. Our formation is 2-5-3.
2-3-5.
Yeah. I don't like this at all. One ball over the top. If we didn't have, Van der Ven and Romero's pace, we'd be in bother here. Like this doesn't look good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think that like they've had the better chance clearly, but I just think that Tottenham have got a lot of careful back post. Ah! That's all right. I just think that Tottenham needs to be born with the ball. I think the ball is very.
Hang on. It's going to VAR. This.
Oh no! Is it a handball? Oh, get out!
And what is he supposed to do there? And about
nothing wrong with that.
SeaWorld.
Nothing wrong with that. Play on, mugs.
Yeah, well done. Good one. Well done, ref.
I think we've just got to be a little bit more creative. We're looking a little bit stale, lethargic. But I still think we're gonna.
What is Porro doing, mate? You look where our fullbacks are. Our fullbacks are where the DM should be. What is this formation about?
It's inverted, mate. If you can't see what the inverted fullbacks are doing, mate, you can.
I might have to F off down the Emirates myself.
Let's go. Oh no, Danny Sar's missed the ball. He's completely missed the ball. That's the sort of thing you do on the Sunday League. Oh no, it's Henry Wright style on a Sunday.
That is one of the worst misses I think I've ever seen in my life.
When he turns up in your front room tomorrow morning, you say, "Oh, what was that? What was that?"
Yeah, that miss was so bad. It went out for a goal kick.
Unbelievable. I must say, I'm enjoying doing the watch along with you, mate. I usually do the watch alongs by myself. It's nice to have a bit of company.
Good. It's going well. We just need to flip and get a goal so we can sit out and chill out, mate.
How's your cider?
I mean, they're not that great, are they? It's like diabetes in a glass.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, come on,
Bissouma, man!
Bissouma! Jesus,
he's 100% getting yellow carded this game. We're so slow. This is Postecoglou's got to change something at half time. I know exactly what I'd do as well. I'd bring off Richarlison for Johnson.
Let's go. Let's go, Matters. Oh, come on.
How is that not a foul?
Oh, well done, Pedro. It's your prison, mate. It's your prison.
Right, run at him. He's 35 years of age.
Oh, come on, Richie. You've got to do better than that, mate.
This has got 0-0 written all over it.
Oh, Bissouma's been well off it. Let's go. Here we go.
Matters.
Oh, Richie.
I'm sorry. I've had enough of this. I've
Richie,
had enough of this.
What was that, mate? Sorry, bro. There's no one within 6 feet of you, and you throw a. Let's go, Matters. Get out of the way, Richie. Get out of the fucking way, Richie. Get out of the way, Richie!
Oh.
He's just standing there. Not even looking at the ball, mate.
Honestly, I don't know how some people
can't handle this.
And sit there and defend him.
He was acting as like another defender then. He wasn't even watching what was going on. He's like, oh, okay, you're going to keep doing
Mate,
it.
if you can't see what Richarlison's doing, go on, Mickey.
Oh, Richie!
Mate, he's
oh,
got to get him off.
He's just giving the
Get him
ball
off.
away. Get that clown out of the team. You are so bad. Your first touch.
He's like walking around in a pair of steel toe cap boots. Everybody's just bouncing off of the steel, mate. I'd bring on Johnson. I'd bring on Johnson and Benton
with better touches than him, mate. Oh no!
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
If Ben, what a touch! What a touch that is.
That was luck, was it?
Basuma's getting yellow carded 1,000,000%.
Handball! Win it!
Ref!
Yellow card, please,
yellow
ref!
card every day of the
Yellow
week.
card, please, ref! Oh, come on, mate. He's just taking him out.
He just flipped. If I did that to someone on the street, mate, I'm getting arrested. How is that legal? I can't believe he hasn't given a yellow card in this game yet. Right, Richarlison. That's better. Why is Ben Davies the one there? Why is Richarlison not the one making the run? What is going on here? There's a big drop-off between your doggy and Ben Davies. Huge drop-off.
Massive, yeah. I don't know. I don't think we'll get a left back in January, but for next summer, we need to get a better left back to play to mix in with you.
Do you know what, mate? Sorry to cut you off. I can see this being a 1-0 smash and grab. Like at the moment,
we're going to be fine. Mate. We're going to be fine. We're getting into it. Just need better final decisions by people like Richarlison. I don't think Basuma's had a good start, to be honest. I think that
Madison, mate.
I think the whole team is just like
the best player on the pitch for us has been Vicario.
Yeah, well, yeah, 100%. I got one of my bets is less than 29. I mean, one of my interesting statistical insights
probability outcomes.
I'm going to find a way to keep my my off-field activities part of the conversation without having to talk directly about that. But mate, surely when you set the settings and say your content is not made for kids, doesn't that give you the right to then talk about this stuff?
Well, technically, I don't know. I don't know how advertisers look at it, mate.
Because there's channels out there that are literally like that are set up to talk about where to put your money. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, if you can't see what 365 are doing, mate, you can F off down to Ladbrokes.
I'd love to get sponsored by something 365.
Here we go. It's a bad touch.
Oh, come on, referee.
Nothing's going right for us this first half.
What's the chat saying? Chat saying he hates Richarlison, Sheriff. Richarlison every time. It is every time, Nick Nack. Next time, Brendan's still got some love for him. Next time, Richie. Next time, bro. Home advantage.
Oh, no. Well done, Van der Ven. Who's gone down there? That's a head injury. Oh, no, it's Romero. They might have to take him off because of the... Oh, thank God for that. I thought it was a concussion protocol.
Oh, come on, mate. Edouard's not even looking at the game. He's not even looking at the game. That's absolutely a foul and absolutely take his name.
He hasn't given out one yellow card yet. We've had 71% of the ball.
Shout out to Drew once again, my man. Appreciate you. Hope Arizona's keeping you well. Keep smashing the likes, people, and remember to subscribe to the Spurs Talk Show, Henry Wright TV, and Shameless. Need to get Shameless Football into the. Let me see if I can get the link.
Not liking this, mate. I'm not going to lie to you.
Appreciate you, Drew, mate. Legend, mate. Thank you so much. Romero.
There's nothing.
Imagine if they had Eze and Elise, Kaz. Yeah, look, Palace have got a decent team, mate. They are certainly improving. Their back line. Oh, referee! Thank you.
Mate, that is the third time for Ward now. What else has that geezer got to do to get a flipping yellow card? At the moment, I reckon he could get a steel chair and hit someone in the back and he'd get away with it.
Ash West saying, is there something the Brazil manager sees that no one else does? Picking Richarlison over Jesus.
Oh, apologies, mate. My Prism Studio has decided to not see what I'm doing.
No, if you can't see what Prism Studio is doing, if Prism Studio can't see what Heavy Right TV is doing, mate, then
hold on, mate.
you can F off down the Apple Store and get yourself a Mac, mate. Get yourself a Mac, and then you can do things like this. Do things like this. Get the hearts coming out and like double thumbs up.
Can you still hear me?
I still hear you, yeah.
What is going on here then?
Thumbs down for Henry Wright TV's camera. How about that? I like my Mac. It's very clever.
Hang on, who is that who's gone down now?
Van der Ven.
He's going off.
He's in real pain, isn't he?
I'm
That's
back.
A bad one.
Yeah, I'm back.
Here we go. Eric Dyer's on. We're back to old school settings. We're playing FIFA 2022-23 rather than FIFA 23-24 tonight. That's about. So look at that again. Has he jolted his knee there? I know he's just been kicked in it. Oh, he'll be okay. It's a kick. Oh, it's not though. He's not okay. The season falls apart right now, Henry.
The title race is over.
That's definitely going to be the clip. Referee hasn't taken his cards out. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's not a yellow card. I really don't. Is that Steve Parrish or whatever he's called?
I don't know.
Look at old Uncle Roy. The geezer's closest to flipping at 80 years of age. Van der Ven, you'll be all right, mate. Play through it. We've got 10 days off now. Tottenham are really lucky to get.
I think Roy Hodgson's got a chair just like this at home.
I reckon he's got a whole sofa like that, mate.
When he has his brasses round, you know, he's into some mad stuff.
Yeah, a bit of brasses. In bed by 8 p.m. with a glass of milk and a couple of bourbons.
Some Werther's originals.
Yeah, mate. This has been a bad half for us. We haven't had a shot on target as of yet. But we did the same thing against Fulham and then went and scored right about now, really.
I don't think either team have been spectacular, mate. I mean, I know Crystal Palace had the best chances, but they haven't done much.
That's not a foul. Well done, ref. That's not a foul.
They're defending well. They really are defending well. And they're breaking, like, to be Crystal Palace's tactics. You're right. Crystal Palace's tactics have been very well organised. Here we go again. Don't push him like that.
No, they just closed it down. Here we go on the counter.
Bissouma, get there, Biss. Well done, mate.
That Ayu's got good feet, you know.
Yeah. Excuse me. No, he's through. Vicario's out of position. Look at Van der Ven. Look at Van der Ven. What would we do without him? Look at Vicario.
He is an absolute Rolls Royce, isn't he?
Ben Davies is all over the place. He's got his. I'm faster than Ben Davies. I'll be honest. Mickey Van der Ven is insane. They have absolutely targeted Davies Scooter. They absolutely have targeted him.
Bang on the money. But I'm 102 likes away from 500, and Sean is 50. So we need 150 likes on both videos.
Catch it! Well done, Vic.
Hang on, I think you've. Hang on, I'm somehow 7 seconds behind now.
You what? 35.50 we're on. Has Bing Sports just jumped, is it?
Hold on, no, I should be all right.
Long ball into Sonny. It's delicious. Let's go, Sonny. He's pulling his shirt, ref. For the love of God, mate. Come on, Richie. Come on, Richie. Take a man on. Take a man on. Back post for Kulu.
Hold him up. Hold him up. Hold him up. Hold him up. He's done well there.
There's nothing going on in the box, though.
Poro, Sarr.
Oh, it's nice football. But Crystal Palace can get back and reset now. Let's go again, Richie. Let's go again.
That's a nice ball, that.
Davies. Cross comes in.
Oh! You can see why Palace have got 4 clean sheets, can't you?
Yeah, they're very stubborn. Military precision. Davies does all right there, but it just comes off the back of Jock and Anderson. Thing is, you get 1 goal and the game opens up. If Palace get the first
73% of the ball so far and not a single shot on target.
Yeah. If Palace get the first goal, it could be curtains. They're just going to lock up. But
this is what I said. I said if they go 1-0 up from a set piece, it's curtains.
Yeah. Oh, well played. Let's go now, Bis. Let's go. Break it. Go on, Ped. Go on, Ped. Oh, what a ball. Fires it into Sonny. Sonny.
Maddox!
Have a shot.
Oh.
It's just not falling for him.
Hang on. What have they done here? They've blown up. Referee's blown up here.
They've given it to... Was it offside
What?
or foul?
How is that a foul?
Love that touch from Sonny.
How is it? He's just slid it on the floor.
What an absolute disgrace. Kevin McBain. Do I think that Bentancur gets minutes? No, I don't. Oh, what a ball. What a ball from Johnston. Get back there, Ped. It's corner kick. Fuck.
Man, I'm not impressed with this one bit.
Yeah, not good enough.
Really not impressed with this. Did Ben or Sim go to the game tonight?
Don't know, mate, to be honest. Don't know. Come on. Why is Madison blocking Anderson? Rid of it. Well done, Ben Davies. No! Ooh! Jeez.
Good block, that. Are you's done well. Oh, my God.
Well played.
Well done, Richarlison.
He's a good player.
Yeah, I think they're both gone.
Who's both gone?
Ben and Sim are both gone.
Are they?
Palace have had a lot of corners now. This is their 4th corner in the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever it is.
Oh, he's done us again there. He puts good balls in the box as well. He's tricky. Here's Milky or Whitey, whatever it's called, from me, myself, and Irene.
Needs to get a hold of this game.
Good cross. Well done, Vicario. Oh, gee, come on, Tottenham. Rid of it! Oh. Another
Goal
corner.
kick.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Not good enough. This is not good enough.
We're going to go 1-0 down here. I can feel it at this rate. We're not playing well at all. Get through to half time. Bring on Johnson for Richarlison. I'd bring on Højbjerg in this game. We need someone to stop their counters. I'd bring on Højbjerg for Basuma. I'm worried about if he gets a yellow card.
Rid of that.
Oh my God. Well, we'll have that all day long.
Another corner kick. Jesus Christ.
Another corner?
Yeah.
How many corners have they had? No, I'm not feeling good about this, mate. I'll be honest. I'm not.
I'm not either, mate. I'm not. I mean, for me, it's just Tottenham are just wasteful. We can't break them down. Feel like they're a little bit kind of running out of ideas.
It's been not good enough, has it?
Get tight on RU, please. Get tight on him.
He's taking corners of both foot, that geezer. Both feet, sorry.
Yeah. In swingers both sides.
It's Pretty impressive.
That's pretty smart, isn't it? Better do that to trust your. Oh no, it wasn't. That's an out. So he's left foot. No, he's left footed.
Was he?
Lefty. Yeah.
Right. What are we gonna do with it? Basuma gives it to Romero. Romero now gives it to Van der Ven. Van der Ven play the ball into Richie. Richarlison, mate. God. Get this guy off the pitch. He is 60 million quid, mate. You're having a laugh.
Oh my God, he's so bad. He is so bad. Doing it again.
This makes me generally want to just.
He's so bad.
Have we ever seen a worse signing for value?
Yeah, Ndombele.
No, hang on. He scored 10 Premier League goals for us. Richarlison's on 2 or 3.
Oh, you don't need to head that ball out like that. Everything feels so lazy right now. Let's go, Biss. Referee, thank you. About time. Any chance? That's Hughes' 4th foul, I think.
Palace have had 8 shots, so we've had 3.
We've had 2 touches in the opposition box. 2. We usually have about 50.
Sorry, mate. I know we're all on the positive wagon at the moment, but Richarlison, see you later. I've seen enough now. Like, you watch, you'll score a goal, and everyone will be like, Henry, you're in the mud. You're in the mud.
No, I'll happily be in the mud if he scores, but it doesn't change his performance until then. Like, sorry,
no pass on.
His touch. I don't think there's a Premier League player. At least there's not a Premier League forward that I can think of with a worse first touch than that guy's. He's absolutely atrocious.
We're all over the place here.
That's a yellow card.
Just have to rugby tackle
him. You can't do that, mate. If they don't get if he doesn't get a yellow card for that, then the referee's left his yellow cards in the pocket.
We're all over the place. You know, we're getting torn apart like a lawyer turning up to a flipping marriage. You know, the midfield's non-existent. Bagel FC. The best player on the pitch.
Someone's at my front door. I'll be back in a second. Someone's at my front door. Yeah.
The best players on the pitch have been Van der Ven and Vicario. We are all over the place. Wake up. Right, out to Porro. Into Sarr. Back to Sarr. So Romero. Into Van der Ven. Van der Ven into Madders. Madders now. That's a foul. Oh, you just gone clattered it. How is that not a foul? He's done it twice. You book him. Van der Ven. It's the right pass. Just overhit a little bit. It's the right pass, just overhit. Oh, people. It's not looking good. Make sure you are smashing the like button if you haven't already. I am 90 likes off of 500, and Sean is 50. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. I am 58 subs off 17.5k. Get over to Spurs Talk Show and subscribe if you haven't already as well. But this, I'm not going to lie, guys. This isn't great. This isn't great.
Anything happened?
You just went clattering into Maddison, and the referee said you've done it twice now. But that's what he should be having the cojones to say. You've done it twice. You're getting booked. And at the moment, mate, Palace have been the better team.
Did they go back and book Pape Sarr for that rugby tackle?
No.
Referee hasn't got his cards with him. He clearly hasn't.
He's left his cards in Clinton's, mate. I'll take Richarlison off for Johnson. I'll take Basuma or Sarah for Højbjerg. We need to put... This is the good thing about Højbjerg. He's bringing him on for game management is class, and I think that's what we need to do. Look, if you look right now, they've got 2 players pressing Basuma. Sar's on the ball. There's no pass other than Porro. Porro fires it in with pace to Kulu. He's got 3... Here we go.
Let's
Porro.
go. Oh, it's a terrible touch again. Back post. Richie. No, Johnson's all over it.
Poor from Sar. They have been the better team by a country mile here. We have done nothing with it, you know, and that's going to be half time. And at the moment, that is half time. We haven't been good enough. We have not been good enough. Do you want to stop
Not
the
at
timer?
all. Oh.
We haven't been good enough. Palace have been the better team. If Benton Core says he's fit, if he says he is, we need him desperately. Not just because of what he does on the ball, his set pieces as well. He scored a couple of late goals against Bournemouth last year, one against Leeds. We look lethargic.
I want to see Brian Hill come on. I think Brian Hill will be. I think Brian Hill will be able to cause a little bit more havoc down there. I actually want to see Brian Hill more than Brennan Johnson. I know that might sound crazy to some of you, but I just feel like get Richarlison off, get Brian Hill on. Let's have someone that's got a little bit of like creativity and technical nous who can cause a little bit of trouble towards the right back there of Crystal Palace, because that's just not good enough whatsoever. Let me I want to get up the stats.
I'm just gonna put your runs to the loo, mate.
All right, mate. I'm going to bring up the stats now, guys, and we're going to go look at it, because I just think that this is, well, just terrible. Let us know in the comment section, guys. Yeah, John Doherty saying bring on the Brian Storm. I'd like to see him. I really would. Lee B's had enough of Richie. You're not going to find an argument from me on that one, Lee. You're really not, mate. Let's have a look and see what's going on in the statistical side of the game. How do we do this? Make it better that way. Here we go. Is that going to work? Or like that? Yeah, let's zoom in. Yeah, Crystal Palace, you can see on the momentumometer. Tottenham had the first couple of minutes, but didn't do anything with it. You can see by the size of the lines. Look at that. Like they've had 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes of lines, but what they do with it is create massive opportunity, massive momentum. Tottenham had the majority, but just nothing really there to get your teeth stuck around. Who will win? The odds still saying that Tottenham have got 71% chance. I don't know. Don't really fancy it. But hang on a second. Let's get to the stats. XG. Wowzers. Isn't that appalling? 0.25 versus 0.13. Tottenham have created absolutely nothing. I don't think we've had a shot on goal, have we? Expected assists, yeah, rubbish. Ball possession, 28% to 72. Tottenham are dominating. No, it's a good thing with dominating possession, because if Crystal Palace had a little bit more than 28%, then they probably do more things with it. But I think at the moment, and it is only the first half, and Tottenham traditionally are poorer in the first half than they are in the second. So let's hope we got something up our sleeve. Shots, 8 versus 3. Shots on target, 0. Zilch from Tottenham Hotspur. Off target, 3. Off target, 2. Block shots, 4. A lot of those come from the corners. 5 corner kicks to 0. 8 fouls to 6. 0 yellow cards. Free kicks, 7 to 6. How have we got 7 free kicks if you only had 6 fouls? How does that work? Can someone explain that to me? I don't know. Throw-ins. Who gives a shit? Who cares about that? No one cares. Goalkeeper saves 2. Goals prevented, absolutely 0. Because they haven't had to make a save yet. Passes. We're passing all over the place, but doing absolutely nothing with it. Exceptionally high accuracy. But it's all for nothing. It's all for nothing, guys, at the moment. Absolutely terrible. Let's have a look at some of these players. And only one place to start for me. And that is, surprise, surprise, he's just off the screen. Oh no, that's right. That's the season so far. Let's go to the lineups. Where are we going to go? Look, everyone's just basically 6.8, 6.7. Let's have a look at Richie. Why can't I see him? Here he is. Can you see this, guys? Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Absolutely appalling, Henry, mate. Let's have a look at Richie. I want to start with him. 48 minutes. 42 touches. I'm sorry, it's the same against Fulham. People were saying he played well against Fulham. He had 72% accuracy against Fulham. He's got 67% accuracy, 14 out of 21. He's touched the ball 42 times. He's given it back. He's tried to pass it 50% of the times and only managed to get 66% of them. He's lost the ball 17 times. 17 times out of 42 touches. Tries 2 dribbles, none. He's won a couple of aerial duels. Very little. 2 from 10 ground duels. Sorry, guys. Look, I know people want to back him, but
yeah, I'm the same as you, mate. I know we're all backing the manager and trusting the progress and all that. This guy is not good enough. Like, right, if Palace have got a full fit team, he doesn't even start for them. Like,
No, it doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
We need to bring in a left wing. If Son's going to be the guy going forward, Solomon's out, Perisic is out. I want to see Johnson and Brian Hill given a start over this guy. He's not good enough. He can't take a player on. His first touch has been, Timberland's FC because he can't. He's honestly, he's on it. He's like a drunk down an alley. He's got zero control. His stability's all over the place. His final ball was awful. I'd be tempted to bring on Brian Hill the second half.
Yeah, I don't want to see it too. But someone's saying that Kulusevski. Look, I'm not. But whoever just was that in the comment there that I brought up, I'm not saying that he's the only one, but he's the one that stands out for me because we've been going down that left-hand side. Let's have a look at like according to SofaScore's rating, everyone is getting a 6.6 to 6.8 or whatever. So no one's doing anything. Let's have a little look-see at Kulusevski's efforts. At least he's touched the ball half as many times as Richarlison has. Half as many times. But he hasn't given the ball away once. He's crossed the ball once and it's been on point. Dribble attempts 1, 0 successful. Ground duels 2 from 0. What's going on here? Why is this all weird? Block shots. Yeah, look, I wouldn't say Kulusevski's been bad. I'd say that he's just been ineffectual. He's not been involved. Everything's gone down our left-hand side. I don't know why. I don't know why we're trusting at the guy who can't trap the ball.
It's because it's because Ward's a lot slower than Mitchell, and Mitchell is a lot better. Mitchell is going to be keeping up with Kulusevski in a pace race, probably faster. Whereas if a ball goes through, Richarlison's going to outpace, Ward every day of the week. I just think, look, I think we've got a super chat here quickly. I'll bring that up in a second.
Go on.
I just don't think we've been. I don't think we've been very good at all, mate. I'm not going to lie. I think Palace have been. There's a super chat here from Anthony. He says, "Big up Henry and Sean. Just frustrated with my club Milan's performance in the Champions League because we're relying on a 37-year-old Giroud to score. I'd rather Giroud than Richarlison, mate. I'll be honest with you. And should take Richie off because he's not been good enough. I agree, mate. He hasn't been good enough. None
of them have been good enough, to be honest, mate. None of them have been good. I'm not sort of scapegoating Richie, but when you see Richie, he was one of the balls flicked up to him in the air. There was no one within 5 feet, and he throws his ankle out to the left-hand side like it's on a training ground. Doesn't matter like that, and it irritates me. It really irritates me. That touch where he just knocked it out in the later stages there. Just absolutely. He did a couple of things that were good. I'll be fair. I'll call it what I see it. He played some decent through balls, first time passes into Ben Davies. And obviously that back post header that felt that he managed to get on the end of and from Kulusevski and it fell towards Maddison. who then couldn't get the ball out of his feet. I'll be honest, I think Maddison's been really poor as well, and he's the guy we look for more of our kind of.
At the same time, though, the only chance he had was when he, in my opinion, is where he could have played Son with the outside of his boot. But every other time he's got the ball, Son's had 4 players round him.
Yeah.
This is where we need. This is where we need the fullbacks to really invert. But you're asking Ben Davies to do a job that he's rarely done before. Porro's good at doing it, but Porro then relieves Romero and Van der Ven a bit exploited when he goes up. If both of them go up, that means Bissouma and Sarr have got to sit. I think we need to just bring on Johnson, mate. You know, a Johnson or Hill.
Brian Hill, one of the two, or both of them. Let Johnson go down the right. Let Brian Hill go down the left. You're going to give up a lot of strength at the top end of the pitch. If you bring off, I just don't think you need both Richarlison and Kulusevski. They are both, for me, quite similar in as much as their strengths are their strength. They don't have pace. They don't want to take players on. Like, it's okay to have one of them and then have someone who's a bit more nippy, a little bit more kind of interested in taking players on with one-on-ones. We need someone to progress the ball forward into the penalty area, because James Maddison, for me, has been like, he's got himself in good positions but hasn't quite had it. I think Sonny's probably been the best of the front four in terms of making good runs, pulling the ball down. I think Sonny's been the better of all 4 of them. But I think we need someone out on the width who can terrify one of these defenders, because I just don't think Richarlison does it. He doesn't, when he gets the ball and he's running towards the fullback, he doesn't want to take them on. I think the fullback knows that. So it's always going to be just stepping off a little bit and then waiting for him to pass it inside. And like you say, I don't think Ben Davies has got the same kind of offensive threats as...
He's got the same engine either. He can't get up and down and up and down and up and down. The guy's like in his 30s now. Unless you're fit as a fiddle, you just can't do that.
Yeah, 100%. Ugly Fish is saying, why is Veliz not on the bench? It's good. It's an interesting one. I don't know. Maybe that's because Bentancur's back. Bentancur's taken his spot, maybe.
And Hill's back and Brennan Johnson's back. Veliz is a bit of a... I think Veliz will be good in a couple of years.
Yeah, he's not ready yet.
He needs a loan to a championship club that want to get into the Premier League. I don't agree with loaning players out to League One and League Two, because even if they smash it, it's not at the same level. I'd rather loan him down to someone like West Brom or Millwall, who are always going to be in and around the playoffs, and say, look, mate, we want to get in the playoffs. You want to be Tottenham's top boy. Go and do something.
Yeah. Let's have a look at some of the comments here. Flanagan's saying Maddison's been terrible as well. I agree. Yeah, he's not been great. That chance he had to square it to Son was a tap in. Yeah, he wanted too long on the ball. I don't know whether he got the ball wasn't where it needed to be, but he just took two or 3 seconds too long. And if he just put it in first time, and it didn't need to be a difficult one, he just needed to kind of get it across in front of the goalkeeper, he would have Sonny would have had an absolute tap in. But yeah, I agree, Flanagan. Stephen Wilson's saying, is Bissouma actually playing? Because I ain't seen him. I think Bissouma had a really difficult first 20 minutes. I think he got a little bit better as the game went on. And I really hope that Tottenham are, because Tottenham usually are better in the second half, right, Henry?
Yeah, especially on the Conte. We're a second half team, but I'm a bit disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think we were that great. And is this going to be our first setback? At the moment, do you take a draw?
No.
The way we're playing,
no.
I think we're going to win 1-0. I think we're going to stink it out of a 1-0 win.
Yeah.
Don't deserve to win, but the best teams in the Premier League win games and they don't deserve it.
I think it's going to be a 1-0 game, but I'd rather if you offer me a point right now or 0 or 3, I'd take the risk. But we needed to score early.
We have to.
We needed to score early in the first half. We didn't. I think we were slow out of the traps, even though the momentumometer suggests that we had the lion's share. We didn't really do anything with it. You can see that by the height of the lines. Frankly, Tottenham saying bring Hill on. Zach Beckman saying hopefully Hill gets a chance. Just take them both off for Brennan and Brian. Loving that. I think everyone's on the same sort of mindset here. Angelo Tyro saying Richie's not this level. Johnson in for Kulu, says Michael. Big up to the man with the super chat, by the way. I forgot to say thank you, whoever it was. And Anthony Lafleur.
I I don't know whose channel that was on. I didn't check.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Haven't seen it. But whoever it is, shout out to you,
Royale's
mate.
coming on.
Is that it?
Now,
Right.
this better be for Ben Davis. If it's for Ben Davis, that's the right change. Because he's got the engine to get up and down and he can play.
It is for Ben Davis. It is for Ben
Right,
Davis.
that's the right change. I'm happy with that. Now, let Royale sit a little bit deeper and push Porro. Thanks. And push Porro.
I've got to be
Right
honest,
up
though. I think that, well, you've still, so you've, I didn't realize the rule had changed, right? I think that you can have 5 subs, but last season it was like you could only do it over 3 intervals. In this season, it's the same, but you get an additional interval at half time. So we can still make 3 more additional changes with 4 more players potentially coming on. And I do want to see a little bit of a proactive. If it's not working by 55 minutes, I want to see Brian Hill and Brendan Johnson on. Are you ready to go, mate? Have you just, is your game just
ready
started?
to go. Players are about to.
Oh, you're behind me. Hang on, I'll press pause.
Palace kicking off. 3, 2, 1. Kicked off now.
So what are you on? 45-14?
Yeah.
Is that right? Are you bang in line with that? 45-25?
Yeah, 45-25. Oh, England are losing the rugby. Great. We're losing a playoff game against Argentina. Oh, well.
Just double checking you're completely in line. 45-51.
Yeah, completely bang on.
So the ball's just fallen to Emerson Royale, right? Emerson Royale now is releasing it to Van der Ven. Van der Ven, Costa Romero. Yep, cool. Here we go. Come on, Kulu. Let's see Tottenham get better here. Basuma to Sarr. Sarr looking across the ball in. It's to nobody off the leg of Anderson. Come on, Tottenham. Handball! Do you think Roy Hodgson would take a point right now? 0-0.
Peanut butter sandwiches are undefeated.
You ever add some jam into that?
And banana.
Peanut butter and banana. That works, yeah. Win that ball. Go on, Mickey. Go on, Mick. Is Mickey Van der Ven playing as left back now and Emerson Royale playing centre back?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Cross comes in. Easily cleared by Gahey. Let's go, Ped.
Sorry, my game has skipped ahead. I'm now on the 47th minute, 32nd.
Okay.
So I'm 10 seconds ahead of you.
So what are you on? 47, 38, 39?
Yeah. 39, 40, 41, 42.
Okay. I'll fix it. Everybody, make sure you're synced up with us if you can. That work for you, Henry?
Yeah.
Foul. Come on, Tottenham. Gambling. Richarlison is not off now. No, he's still on. What's happening, Kapil? Good to see you. Van der Ven is quick. Brandon, let's do this. I think it's going to be 0-0 at the moment. It just looks like it's going to be
1-0 Spurs. 1-0 Spurs. I reckon Romero or Van der Ven will score the winner.
Just get a goal now, please. Just get a goal. Come on, Papa.
Well done. Good defending.
Referee! There's got to be a yellow card, mate. What is going on?
That's disgusting. Right, now that I've changed my thing around, there we go. Right. Yeah, this referee's flipping idiot, mate.
He hasn't got his... I swear he hasn't got his cards with him today. Oh, well done, Decky. Take him on, son. Oh, he's done down the byline for the first time ever. Corner kick. Come on, Tottenham. Let's go.
Hang on, I'm now 5 seconds behind you.
What?
I'm now 5 seconds behind you.
What's just happened with that corner kick? That's so embarrassing.
What is that, mate? That has got to be the worst corner I've ever seen in my life. He's just giving it to...
He's giving it away. Player was inside the 10-metre mark for what it's worth. Wait, so you're 5 seconds behind me now?
I'm on 50, 20, 21, 22.
Refresh it, see what happens.
Okay. This could go one or two ways. This could crash the 36, 38, 39. I'm back on.
You're back, yeah. Oh, dear. I'm burning this chair if we lose this game, by the way. It's the unlucky chair immediately. Rid of it. Emerson. Well done. Well done. Oh, Richie! You've given it away again! No, mate! Oh, dear.
Oh, no. He's been beaten.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. We should be 1-0 down. Go on, Decky. This is the counter stuff. This is old Conte ball. Oh. Gee whiz. Oh, come on now.
Oh, Johnson!
Oh! Ah, come on, Tottenham press. Let's go. Come on.
It's coming. Porro. To Sartori.
We're about to score here, I can tell.
Yeah, I can feel it. The chat's going wild. Do not look at the chat. Sar! Manners! It's an goal! Yes! Get in! Have some of that ward, you man! Get in! Yes!
Come on!
We'll take it every day of the week and twice on Sundays.
Come on, Tottenham! Oh, my bets are in play. Oh, the bets are... I mean, all my interesting things are happening outside of the game are in play. Let's go. Is that a cross from Porro? No, who was it? Pape Sarr.
Matters.
Whips it across. Maddison smashes it. Oh, you put it in a danger area. Trouble can arise. Well
That's another
done.
assist for Maddison.
He's in my fantasy team. Maximum points. Come on, Tottenham. Yes.
Well happy with that.
Let me see if I can cash out some of those interesting things I'm doing on the side.
Getting 1-0 to the boys away from home. And as it stands, we are 5 points clear of second place. And if you can't see what Ange Postecoglou's doing, you can F off down the Emirates, mate.
Wow.
My someone in the living room has just recorded me, right, and put it into our friendly group chat saying, if you can't see what Ange Postecoglou's doing, you can F off down the Emirates.
Rid of it! Rid of it! Ooh.
Good tackle.
I need a Heung-min Son. Heung-min Son, I've got him in all of my interesting things on the side. I've got him as a goal scorer in all my things on the side. So unless he scores, if he scores a second and we go 2-0 up, I'm quids in. Could buy another chair.
Right, get a second, and then let's just see this game out, you know.
Rid of it! Oh! Look, if Sonny gets the second, I'm cashing out of all of them, and I'm sending you over this chair.
It's frozen now, so what? I'm 10 seconds behind. Let me refresh it.
Come on, Tottenham. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, good question, Pat. Can we get some more likes on the streams? We're not far away, guys, from giving away a free shirt. That's what's going to happen. We are not far away from giving away a shirt. I need about 35 more likes. Henry needs about 50 or so. So
I need 35.
Oh, we both need 35 more likes. So if you have liked one but not the other, and if you subscribe to one but not the other, then get over, hit the link in the title and get over to the other channel and like and subscribe. Do the hokey cokey. And that's what it's all about. If you want to get one of the away shirts, right here.
Right, now it's about game management. Now we need to bring on Højbjerg for Bissouma. How long does that yellow card last for? So if you've got 4 yellow cards, how long does that last for?
Yeah, no, it's until it resets in late December or something. So he's going to be suspended again. You know, he's going to be suspended again at some point. But the referee hasn't decided to bring his cards with him today. So let's go, Tottenham. I'm so happy. So happy. We don't deserve it. We don't deserve it at all. But that's how good teams do it. Get out of the way, ref!
We got to do watch songs like this more often.
We got to do what?
We got to do watch songs like this more often.
Yeah, 100%. Well, but mate, but now you've got yourself away tickets. Like, you know, I can't compete. You know, like
well, you're coming to Wolves, mate. So you're coming to Wolves.
You're getting all the tickets. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go and pay the money. I'm going to pay the money. I'm going to go to Wolves with you. It is what it is. As long as if Sonny scores today, Sonny scores now, then I'm going to cash out of my bets. I'm going to buy you a new chair that's just the same as this, right? I'm going to send it round to your place in Shenfield. We'll be known everywhere as the Chair Boys, armchair fans.
Get out there, Romero. Slide tackle. Lovely stuff.
Mustard.
Get out there, son. Press. That's it. Press. Well done. He doesn't want it there. Richarlison. Get on there, Royale.
You on the same time as me now, are you?
I'm 2 seconds behind, but I don't want to refresh it in case I go further behind.
Oh, I'll just press pause for a second then. So what you want? Oh, yeah, you're 58.02. You now?
3.
Yeah. So this timer is 3 seconds ahead. Let me press. It's the timer that's wrong. There we go.
Well done, Royale. Well done, Royale.
Rid of it.
That's a good ball. That's fantastic. That is. Out to Kulu. How's the touch?
Sonny's been sent.
He's got his shirt, mate. Well done. Go on, Sar.
Oh, it's good football. Oh, lucky Sonny.
He was kind of on the stretch there, wasn't he?
Can you hear the ultras? I've got the TV on in the back in a different room. I hope you guys can't hear it, but I can hear the.
No, I can't hear anything, mate.
I can hear the atmosphere. Yeah, it sounds pretty loud.
Madison.
Come on, Richie. Oh, Richie. Have you seen that that advertising kind in the background? 66865bet.com. What? That's not particularly a memorable name, is it? Let's just go for 723971.com. It's
They're bringing on a youngster here, Palace.
Oh, change the scoreboard, Sean. What am I doing?
England are winning the third place playoff. Currently 23-20.
Oh, let's go. Ref! How many more? There's nothing better than clicking that scoreboard, by the way. I say it every time. When I get to turn Tottenham's score from 0-1, it's like a little endorphin kick. Almost as good as when you give double thumbs up and your Apple machine gives you fireworks like that. You know what I mean? Henry doesn't know what I mean because Henry can't do it because he's got a PC.com. Eating banana.
What Apple's doing, mate. You can have.
Let's go, Sonny! I need you one outside the box, lad. I think Tottenham are going to cruise it now. Because Palace have to come out a little bit. We're going to have opportunities.
This is what we wanted to score first.
Yeah.
And win the game this way because, you know, Palace, like you said, they're going to have to come at us now. Yeah, Scooter's right in the chat. Basuma looks tired.
Brian Atkinson with a super chat. Appreciate you, mate. Good thing.
480 likes.
Good thing Expressions doesn't like the NFL. Could kick a field goal through the gap in those teeth.
What?
That's just slanderous.
I like X as well.
Yeah, I like X as well. He's funny. So funny.
Why have you just come on and violated him?
Came out of nowhere, Brian, with a bit of nastiness.
Come out of nowhere like prime Randy Orton, mate.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not going to leave that up on the screen because X is a wonderful content creator. But appreciate the super chat, mate. Appreciate the super chat. Henry Wright and his Marmite sandwich.
Peanut butter, actually.
That's it, Josh.
Get a second.
Come on, mate. Oh, what a ball. No, it's nice, close. Sonny hasn't had a shot yet. Need him to get. He said it again. He's like, no, it's not peanut butter. It's Marmite in Drew Zilla's mind. Big up, Drew. Appreciate you, mate. Legend. How hot is it in Arizona right now? 27th of October. Is it still boiling hot in Arizona? Let us know, mate. Let us know. Still no shots on target. Yeah, we're 1-0 up. 0 shots on target.
How many other teams do you know in the league? Oh, here comes Brennan Johnson. This better be for Richarlison. If that's for Richarlison, I'm happy with that change.
Højbjerg for Bissouma.
Good change. Fantastic. That is it. Perfect subs, that is. Perfect subs. Bring on Højbjerg for a bit of game management. Bring on Brennan Johnson because Richarlison couldn't score at a brothel tonight.
Is it Missouri? I thought you were in Arizona. My bad, mate. I thought you were in the summer. I thought you said you were going to like someone's house to the swimming pool. I thought that maybe you were on holiday or something.
Oh, that's a risky pass. Well done, Højbjerg. Lovely feet there, Højbjerg. Fantastic, mate. Lovely feet. Did you see that?
No, I was looking at the chat.
That brought back memories, that did.
Oh, let's go. Here we go. Tottenham on. Come on, Sonny. Oh, he's let it through. He's let it through. It's offside anyway.
I think. It was offside. Yeah, you had to do that.
It's getting chilly in Missouri. It's getting chilly. It's actually been a beautiful autumn in Surrey, where I live. It's been lovely.
It's global warming.
If you can't see what climate change is doing, mate, you can have down Antarctica.
Thunberg's doing, right? then you can F off to
Antarctica whilst it's still there, you know?
Yeah.
Before it melts. Get yourself down there, lad.
Well done, Porro. Take the foul. Take the foul.
I'm going to need to put another order in for beers. I've only got one beer left after this. After that 4-pack and the next 4-pack, I've only got 2 more 4-packs left. Nah, I'm only kidding. There's nothing better than sitting in an armchair
That costs you 300 quid.
Yeah. Having a couple of Stellas on a Friday night watching Tottenham pick up the points. And if you agree with me, then smash the like button. Do what the thumb does. Yeah, look, check it out. There you go. The thumb says so. Hit the like button.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, I'm ahead of you. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not spoiling it. I don't want to spoil it. Me.
What's going on? It's Brennan Johnson. He's Sonny.
Yes! Get in! Yes! Get in!
Oh! Woo!
I didn't want to spoil it.
What I'm talking about.
Get in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Top of the league, mate. And if you can't see what Postecoglou's doing, Palace, you can F off down at Brighton.
Oh, Brennan Johnson, by the way. Hello, Brennan. That's what Richie would never have done. Matters
He's
with
been
the
on the pitch for a couple of minutes.
Look at that from Brennan Johnson. He continues to run. It's absolutely sensational. It's absolutely sensational.
He's going to get his 8th goal of the season.
Oh!
Change the scoreboard while you can, quickly.
Sensational. Right, you ahead of me or behind me? What are you doing?
Quickly change the scoreboard and I'll refresh this. Don't leave it for about half hour afterwards. Well, we both said 2-0 on our score predictor. Heung-min Son is an absolute Rolls Royce.
I just got to do some cashing out of certain things. Oh, I still need.
Someone just sent me both goals. They're getting uploaded as shorts as we speak.
Mate, I got one of these things on at 80-1. Over 3.5 offsides. There's 2 offsides at the moment. Heung-min Son to score any time. Correct score 2-0. And check Decore to be booked. 405 quid if it comes in. If that one comes in, I am buying
if that enhanced prediction of a match outcome comes in.
Yeah. If that interesting side gig thing happens to come in, I'm buying you this chair and I'm sending it around to Shenfield for first thing tomorrow morning. We're both doing it. Listen, Brennan Johnson, take a bow for the header and for the run. That's what you want to see. And Sonny gets in again. Our captain. # Korean language in the title tomorrow morning.
Korean language in the title now, mate. I've got some Korean language in.
Put it in the private chat, and I will. I'll add it to the. I'll add it to the post-match watch along. The score's changed. The score has changed.
There you go.
Does that say Heung-min Son, does it?
No, that says Palace versus Tottenham in Korean.
Ah.
That puts us 5 points clear.
Oh, no, we're limited ads.
Are you?
I am.
Oh, you mother.
Demonetized. Absolute shameless.
Right, now it's just about game management. Now I take off Son. I take off Madders. I'd bring on Brian Hill, put Johnson up front, and I'd bring on Benson Core. And just have 3 central midfielders. Would you be open to that?
Open to what, sorry?
Taking off Son and Madders, and bringing on Brian Hill, putting Johnson through the middle, and putting Benson Core on to give him some minutes.
Yeah.
Have you been limited ads?
Yeah, I'm limited ads, yeah.
Yeah, me too, mate.
I think I only swore 3 times. So annoying. So annoying. It is what it is. I thought I was done with limited ads. I thought they were bad. I thought they were out of the way, but they're not. So what time are you on right now, though?
Same as yours.
You're back with me, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I better go and get some more beers.
We are going to be doing fan cams after this. We're going to put a video up on my channel and Sean's channel. And then we will be back for an instant match reaction. I'm going to send you my link quickly, so I can get that ready for you straight after the game. Right, I've just sent you the fan cam link for straight after the game. You need to send me your one for afterwards.
Yep.
Put that in the private chat, yeah?
I mean, look, at the end of the day, we're 5 points clear and we're having a laugh. Top of the table, top of the league.
Yeah, and hopefully another clean sheet.
Second half has been much better, hasn't it? But it
Yeah.
took the first goal. It always takes the goal to open the game up. And also the substitution of Ben and Johnson. I mean, I know I've said it 4 times, but Geezer is has come on and done exactly what Richarlison wouldn't have done in that situation.
Yeah, he's used his pace to get in behind.
I just need a couple of offsides now, and then I need a Decore mindless challenge, and then Henry's getting a new chair just as bad as this one. How about that? Armchair supporters. Super chat from Cooper. Big up, Coops. Hope you're okay, mate. My Alabama slammer. He says, have a beer on us here on the beach, Sean. You woke the 11-week-old right up. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. First and foremost, congratulations. That's awesome, mate. That's amazing. What's her name? I hope she's named Sunny or...
Her name's Ange.
Yeah. Angel. And Angela. Something like that. Yes. Something like that. Thank you very much for the donation, my man. And yeah, mate, best of luck with fatherhood. I don't know if it's your first or how many you have, but massive congratulations, mate. Massive congratulations. And I apologize for waking her up. 498 likes. Couple of likes away from a freebie.
Do you reckon Son could get golden boot?
No.
There's only one behind Haaland now.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. We're going to give away the shirts on the next show that starts at 10:35 in an hour's time. So we're going to watch the end of this game, and then everyone, if you want to participate in the shirt, obviously we want to see you back here half an hour after the end of the game, and then and so we'll give away the shirts from the get-go on that one. But hopefully we can get everyone to hit the like button on that show as well. So we're back here at 10:35. Just got to run off and do a couple of bits and pieces for half an hour. Henry, what's been the biggest change, mate, in the second half? Is it Brennan Johnson? Was it the first goal?
Højbjerg.
Was it Højbjerg? Yeah, he's been good, isn't he? Yeah.
Højbjerg, yeah, 100%. He stepped up, mate. He's really stepped up. We need him to, like, this is.
Would you keep him?
Part of the reason why I don't want him to kind of. I don't want him to kind of go.
Here we go again. Emerson! Porro!
Got a throw in. But yeah, mate, like we're 15 minutes away from another 3 points, another clean sheet, 5 points clear, 8 wins out of our first possible 10 with 2 draws, still unbeaten. Chelsea next, then Wolves. I don't want to say the Golden Trophy's coming, but we're only 28 games away, mate.
100%. Look, I don't think this has been easy though. Again, like I don't know how to feel about it. Like I feel like the first half was really poor. Really poor.
Yeah, but this is what the best teams do. It's very, other than Man City, how many teams can play well every single game? And even Man City don't at times. And we're playing well. We haven't played too well for probably 50% of this match. And we're 2-0 up with a clean sheet. Goals created by Maddison again. That's got to be, 6 assists of the season. And another goal for Son. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, Sonny's now... How many goals has Sonny got now? Is it 10? 10 in 10? No, 8 in 10?
8 in 10. He scored at Bournemouth. No, hang on. He scored 3 at Burnley.
3 at
2
Burnley.
at Arsenal. 1 at Liverpool. That's 6. 1 against Fulham. 7. 1 today.
8 in 10. It's an amazing return, isn't it?
Yeah, considering the team that have lost their best player we've had since Gareth Bale. The thing is now Palace are bringing on Mateta, so he's very, very good in the air. So we just need to get through. Like right now, he's going to be dangerous coming on from set pieces. We've been dead lucky. I don't think we have. I don't think we were very good first half, but you know,
just get rid of this one. AU with the cross coming in here in the danger area. Well done, Romero. Love
him
that.
Celebrating
Romero.
it as well. Quality.
So important that he's concentrating, and he's an absolute champion. Because I thought he had a sluggish first half, or at least first 20 minutes. Pushing the back as well there, ref. How about have a look at that? Look at him celebrating. Yeah!
If we can get through the next 13, 14 minutes, that's 5 clean sheets in 10 games for Vicario.
I thought you were about to say if we can get through the next 13, 14 games. Yeah.
Well, title race. I'm not saying we're getting a golden trophy, mate, but unlock your trophy cabinet because it's coming in.
Dust it off. It's about time we put something in there. Look at that. Van der Ven winning this corner. Header away. Well done.
Romero's down with a head injury.
I'm going to go for a toilet break. I'm going to show you my chair one more time. Drink it in, chair. Drink it in.
Make sure you are still smashing the like button up on both channels. We are going to be doing post-match little 10, 15-minute videos and a couple of toilet breaks after the game. And then we're going to be back live for the instant match reaction on both channels, which will be a live stream. They're bringing on Mateta. Palace are making a couple of changes here.
Oh.
They're taking off Lerma for and Edward for Mateta. And who's the other guy?
Edward's off.
And Franca.
It's the
Mateta's very good in the air. So it's going to be a different battle now. They're probably going to lump it up along all the time.
Is the Kure still on the pitch?
Yeah.
I just need a cheeky yellow card, please. And then a couple more offsides. And then Henry's getting a new chair.
Still limited ads.
Must have sworn a couple of times.
Is what it is. That's why we do the fan cams.
That's why we do the fan cams. Minish man saying I don't think we've been lucky considering the state of the ref. Yeah, the ref's not giving anything, is he? Not our way, at least. Madzi saying no way is Richie starting over Johnson now. That's going to be a topic we're going to be talking about in the post-match fan show at 10:35, guys. Hope you can join us. Don't know how Henry feels about this, but depending on how we feel, we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll open up the StreamYard link.
Yeah.
Or see if anyone wants to come on and get some thoughts off your chest. It's Friday night after all. Just make sure you don't swear.
Lovely touch from Royale.
Go on, Sonny. Go on, Kulu. Put Sar through. Oh, what are you doing? That was the weakest
Why has he done
effort.
that?
He's had a crack, but he didn't even get hold of it. Get there, Hoyt. Well done, Romero. Rolls Royce.
He's been unbelievable tonight.
We're really clicking now. Here's Sonny again. Ball!
Well done, Poro. Good press. Well done. Good football.
Has there ever been a game where Tottenham have only had one shot on target but won 2-0?
Oh. There has now.
If you can't see what the stats are doing, mate.
Then you can F off down a BT Sport, mate. Or whoever's showing it, Sky Sports.
One shot on target, 2 goals. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Oh, well. You can win the league not having any shots on target, mate, if you keep getting own goals.
100%. One love from Fiji. Big up, Fiji. What's cracking?
Here we go. Son.
Sonny, such a captain's performance from him today.
Into Kulu. Kulu's done well. Lovely feet.
Oh, done do so well.
He's getting absolutely spun by Kulu a couple of times now. Son.
Yeah, he's no good. He's a fraud. Fraudulent centre-back. Just like Aston Villa.
Did you say Villa are frauds?
Mate, agendas have got a agenda, bro. I hate
they scored more than 2 goals against Luton.
No, they're going to score 6, mate. That's why I've captained Watkins tonight.
Who have I captained?
I was torn between captaining Watkins or captaining Salah.
Oh, no.
What?
Captain Salah. I wanted to captain Watkins.
That's all right. Salah's not a bad one either.
I've still got the RB in my
Oh, here we go. Come on, Papa Sar. Oh, it's a terrible ball. And Sonny's furious. Rightly so. What a ball from Højbjerg. By the way, Højbjerg has absolutely stepped up. It makes you rethink, do you want to sell him in January?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
Look at him. They're hugging each other. Stop hugging each other and get ready for the corner. Real bromance happening there.
Yeah, he's like, get the fuck off me. We got a corner.
Back post! Chance! Oh, what's he done? Brennan Johnson!
I'm behind you now.
What's he doing, Brennan? You could have put it in.
Why has he not tapped that in for 3-0?
What's he done there? It's beautiful play. Emerson Royale, by the way. Just put it in.
Take a step back and volley it.
God. Hang on, mate. 1 second. Hello. Are you outside? I'll come outside. 1 second. 2 seconds. Sorry, boys. Beer delivery.
Have you Deliverooed?
Yeah.
Jeez, you're something else, mate. You can't
see what Deliveroo's doing,
mate.
Mate.
It's gone to VAR. It's gone VAR. Ah. Make sure you keep smashing the like button on the channel, people. If you're new, make sure you have subscribed as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Less than 50 subs now from 17.5k. The big D new. Well, Henry and Sean, what is the beer of tear tonight? Definitely Arsenal fans' tears. 100% Arsenal's tears. We're drinking it in, mate. Oh, it was unlucky. 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 Anderson now. Trying to take on. Well done. Good defending. Good defending. Good defending. Another corner. No way.
What's happened?
What's going on here? Another corner. Van der Ven's been very good again tonight.
Yeah, excellent.
Goes for the shot. Good block, Højbjerg. Well done. Højbjerg's been quality since coming on.
He doesn't like, mate. He's not the sort of person who shies away from a challenge.
Yeah, old Zinedine Danish.
Zinedine Sauceberg.
That has got to be the worst corner. Have you just seen that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I don't know. There was a candidate for a worse corner earlier when Kulusevski just passed it
How
straight
can
into
a professional footballer not put the ball into the penalty area when it's literally 10 yards from the corner spot?
Oh, what doing here?
That corner was absolutely embarrassing.
You know the beautiful thing about these camera things that I use? They also double up as a wonderful bottle opener.
That popped like it was. That was beautiful. Right, I've sent you the link from
Yeah,
for my one.
I'll send you mine straight after. Come on, Pape Sarr.
Just upload them straight. Well, I just upload them as soon as you can, really. Not that it's going to matter because people will watch that tomorrow because of the live stream. Get Benson Core on.
Benson Core's coming on, apparently. And Brian Hill. That's what we're talking about. Come on.
Another good changes. Postecoglou, credit where credit is due. He has got every single substitution tonight spot on.
Yeah.
He brought on Johnson at the right time. He brought on Højbjerg at the right time. Right? This should be for...
Emerson Royale played very well as well, to be fair.
This should be for Maddison and Son. This should be. Put Johnson through the middle. Brian Hill out wide. And then take off Sarr for Benson Core. He's got every substitution spot on.
100%.
Yeah, also big up Scooter as well. Royale at the right time. He's got every single substitution tonight. Bang on the money. A big up to Postecoglou because...
To be fair to Emerson Royale, I think Royale's been really good on the left.
The subs have changed the game. Completely.
100%.
That's a good change. That's a really good change. Hill for Maddison. I'm so happy to see Bentancur. Like, I'm so happy.
We're full strength, mate. We are full
Ben 10
strength.
sauce, mate. Ben 10 sauce.
We are full strength going into Chelsea as long as Udogie's back, and it was just a precaution.
We've got 10 games to nurse a couple of injuries. Bearing in mind they play midweek as well. I know it's only Blackburn, but
Sonny stays on.
That's interesting.
He's the reason we'll be lifting the trophy this season. He came with his mate from Sweden, Rodrigo Bentancur.
I can't believe you've changed that. Well, if you can't see what Postecoglou and Levy are doing, mate, you can F off down to third place. How are we 5 points clear?
What do you mean?
That's just incredible. It's incredible when you think where we were back in March when Conte was throwing F-bombs when we drew to Southampton, and now we've played 10 games, keeping 5 clean sheets, winning 8 of our first 10.
Look at that man spread his legs. Pause. That sounded weird. He's just
that like some peanut butter, mate.
Unbelievable. When we go 1-0 up, we are terrifying for any team. Because you got to come and play against us, and we'll just pass it around you like you're not even there. Come on, Bentancur, you're better than that, mate. I'm going to hold him to the same standards as everybody else. Let's go, Daddy Sarr.
Sarr.
Oh, what ball? Brendan Johnson! Sonny! Handball!
Handball!
It's got to be a handball! It's got to be a handball!
Well done, Romero. Quality.
Look at him. Look at Pedro Porro giving him the chest. He's shouldered his chest. That's got to be a handball, isn't it?
Mate, he's gurning like flipping.
Oh, yeah, natural position.
Porro looks like he's just done a kilo of meth.
He does. Porro's face is always like, oh.
Yeah, he looks like he's absolutely
wired up to the jawline.
Are you still on? Are you still on limited ads?
Are you not anymore?
I'm still on limited ads.
I can't even see. Let's have a look. Come on, limited ads, disappear. No, still there. Disappear. No.
Have you set up the redirect to the other stream?
Nope, I'll do it now.
So we've got Chelsea next, which we're both going to. Then you're going to get a ticket for Wolves.
Gonna have to if you're going.
Can't miss out on Ange Ball, mate.
Mate, I can't possibly allow you to go to a game that I'm not going to. Right, redirect is done. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another 5 minutes. And as said, at 10 o'clock, we're going to end off here. We're going to disappear for literally half an hour. And then at 10:35, we're coming back. Love you all to come back. And if you want to participate in the free shirt giveaway, then we're going to open it up. We're going to put the giveaway in. Make sure, last time I'll ask, if you haven't already, hit the like button on both channels, hit the subscribe on both channels. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Henry and I are probably going to do more of these. Now we've figured out that it seems to be pretty easy. Oh, no. Oh, no one gets past Mickey Van der Ven. No one gets past him.
Mate, honestly.
It's not happening, Mickey.
Mate, Mickey Van der Viking, mate. That geezer is an absolute Rolls Royce.
Gonna call him Tricky Van der Ven because it's too tricky to get him past it. He ain't losing out on a foot race, and he ain't losing out on a loose ball either. Chance,
no,
are you?
No.
Oh, I want to go. Shit. Oh no.
That's got to be handball.
That's a handball.
That's handball. That's got to be handball. That's a finish, though, isn't it? That is a serious finish.
No, it doesn't hit his hand. It hits his hand. That's a handball. No, it doesn't. Not sure it does, you know. Is that the best angle they can possibly find?
It does hit his hand.
It does hit his hand. Clearly hits his hand. It clearly hits his hand. They're going to give it. But it clearly hits his hand. The ref wants the ball. It's clearly hitting his hand, ref. You don't need this. You don't need this.
Not the last 5 minutes. There's going to be another 5 minutes to play yet.
Clearly it's his hand. Fantastic finish.
Yeah, unbelievable finish.
They're going to give the goal.
Goal was given.
Shit.
It's an unbelievable finish, that, isn't it?
Well, you're not going to get a chair then.
Oh, mate, squeaky bum time now. Matters is giving it to the fourth official.
Don't get a yellow card, Matters. Well done, Pedro.
It's got to be at least 4 minutes added on now. You can't take nothing away from the finish. As annoying as it is that probably was handball, that's an unbelievable finish from Jordan Ayew.
Why can't they have like a snickometer like they do in cricket?
Jordan's got the better of oh my God.
Oh no.
They got a corner and they've got Mateta in the box. Oh no, please. Don't let this happen.
Don't look at the chat. I'm pushing the chat out of sight for a minute. Sorry, chat. You got to go. Come on, Tottenham. Ref! Look at Brian Hill. Is that Decore?
Yeah.
Oh, it don't matter anymore because it's 2-1.
He should be sent off for that.
Give him a yellow card. Oh, Anderson, was it? So that was class from Brian Hill, though. Did you see what he did? The way he shifted his body and drew that foul. Absolutely sensational. I love Brian Hill. Hill Messi. Luca Hildrick. Look at this from Hill Messi. Absolutely sensational. Oh, you can't see it. Chew the time up, please. Look at it from Hill. Look at it here now. Look, bang.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Oh no.
You looking in the chat? Don't do that to me, you mug.
I'm not. I'm just people just spamming random. People stop spamming like other things in the chat.
Stop looking at the chat. Stop looking. I'm not looking at the chat.
I'm not looking at the chat.
You haven't you? Oh,
I'm not looking at the chat. I swear to you, I'm looking at the game.
No, but something's happened, isn't it? Why did Brennan Johnson get a yellow card?
Why not? We've probably got about another minute to play.
Apasar, referee! That's it. That's it. That's it. Come on. Yeah, about time you got one of them, are you? You played really well tonight. I thought he should be the man of the match on this. I think he's been absolutely spectacular.
Who?
AU. I think he's been really, really
good for them.
He's been trouble all night. It was down the right-hand side earlier. Now he's down their left-hand side.
Disappointed we conceded, man.
Why are we doing the go long thing? We don't go long. We never stop. And ball! Offside. Shit. Why are you just giving out the ball like that? Offside. Mugs.
That's got to be it now. Has to be it. Uncle Roy's fuming, mate. Go and eat. Go and have your flipping milk and bourbons, mate. The geezer's older than our stadium. But to be fair, most people in the chat are older than our stadium.
Well done, Bence. Well done, Bence. Come on, ref.
Well done, Højbjerg. Oh, no. No. What have you done? Anderson. Ball's bouncing everywhere.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, I'll have a slice of that, son, mate. I'll have a slice of that every day. Madison's praying. He's so coy, it's unreal. Madison is proper coy. Is
that Pedro Porro getting across? Did it take a deflection? Is it a corner kick? No, he's just bolling. Get out of it, you absolute mug. Take your time. 102 minutes. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Yes.
Yes. Well deserved 3 points.
Woo!
And that right there, people, that right there is just put us 5 points clear. And if you can't see what this manager's doing, if you can't see what Ange Postecoglou is doing, mate, then you can F off down to 3rd place. We are going to be doing the fan cams very shortly, but just quickly, just for everyone to see. How beautiful is that?
That's been updated.
10 games, 8 wins, 2 draws, 22 goals scored, 9 conceded. The best goal difference in the Premier League as it stands, and the most points. And if you can't see that, then you can F off down the Emirates.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave it there. We'll be back in half an hour, 35 minutes. Smash the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe. If you're watching it on one person's channel, make sure you've done the right thing and hit the link to the other person and go over there, hit the like button there as well and the subscribe button. Want to say massive thank you to all the super chats from today, from Drewzilla, from Nathan Muir, Steve D, Drewzilla again with the gift of the 5 memberships. Really appreciate that, mate. Tony Rodriguez, Donovan Osterreicher, Frankly Tottenham, Drewzilla once again, mate. Anthony Lafleur, Brian Atkinson twice, Drewzilla, last one, and also Cooper from Alabama Slammer. Guys, we want to say massive thank you to everyone that stopped by. Like I say, smash the like, smash the subscribe on both channels, And you'll be redirected into this. If you go somewhere else in the meantime, just remember that in half an hour time, we will be back and we'll be chewing through. And we're probably going to open up the StreamYard link to other people if you want to come on and have your say on what's going on. And yeah, it's Friday night. So stick with the Shameless, Up the Shameless, which is our worst version of Come On You Spurs. See you in half an hour, guys. Take it easy. Ciao.